happening, everybody? Arthur here with episode 45 of State of the Art. Today we don't have Josh because of work and life type of stuff. So I got the next best thing, or just as good, because I wouldn't say your next best thing, because Dante, you're pretty solid. You're a great person to have on the stream. And so we got ourselves Dante. How you doing today, sir?
I'm all right. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Hey.
Everybody better be doing good. Everybody better have a drink ready. At least where we're at, it's evening. You got your soda. I don't got anything right now. I should have something coming. But yeah, man, that spot. Some of those figures, I need to get that Spider Punk from that set. I really do. Been seeing some people have a
Yes,
lot of fun posing them up.
he does. But this is the man right here. I love this guy because he has when you pose him, he has that emotion. Like you feel yeah, I'm feeling your spot. I'm feeling you.
Yeah. It was definitely hitting the mood when you're showing it. You're like, yeah, I was like, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, dude, and plus that he has a dad bod. He's not like that superhero jacked up.
Exactly.
He's just it's nice. It's nice. So how you been, man? How's collecting? How's the month of toy hell right now for us collectors and our wallets?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Hasbro Pulse has beat up my wallet so badly. They literally beat the taste out of the wallet. It's sitting there on the ground. It's in the hospital. My wallet's in the hospital. I'm trying to recover, paying doctor bills and everything. It's been good. Honestly, it's really been good. I just got in the Spider-Man wave with the new one, the new retro wave. I guess not really retro wave,
The
but
one that
with
has like
Elektra.
the female like Daredevil, like Electra
Yeah,
Daredevil. Yeah.
yeah, that one. I just got that wave in, and then I also got the Amadeus Cho wave in. Uh, yeah, it's who
Okay.
else? Hulk and Bruce Banner 2 pack. I got that in. Shimmy Day. Who else did I get in? Oh, I got what's her name from the new Indiana Jones movie? Uh, she's I forget her name. The lady that's in the new Indiana Jones movie. I forget her name. I just got her in short round. I got those in.
So you're going all in with the Indiana Jones figures.
Just so I only go with I only got one Indiana Jones. I got one Dr. Jones, and that was it. I was like, that's all I need is one Jones, and then I got the rest of the secondary and villain characters.
Makes
So that's
sense.
those can be built out. That's fine. So
That is pretty good amount of figures, man. I can see why your wallet's been hurting, man.
oh, and then got this too. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about this.
you're copying me right now. Like that's
Yeah,
one of my pickups too.
yeah.
Does your
No,
helmet feel a little bit like they made the helmet a little bit too big, where it like
yeah,
drops
yeah.
down? You have to like balance down the nose,
Mm-hmm.
and my legs
Yeah.
are sort of locked up. I need to heat them up before I start trying to crank on them. That pinless
Um,
tech everybody's been wanting, the links.
yeah, mine's were not too bad.
I've been
They
getting
weren't.
locked up legs, locked up legs.
Oh, and then
Um,
I did get the other wave of GI Joe. I got Shipwreck, Torpedo, and
you
whoever
haven't
else
opened them
is.
yet?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because they're in the cases.
I was just wondering. You were looking back like they're
No,
in box or something. I was like, I
no,
got those. I opened them. I haven't opened. I haven't even reviewed them yet. I have them all opened and set up and stuff. And
I had to find a spot for them in the Joe section because I had to make space for when the his tank comes. That's why. So I was like, but they're not bad. Yeah.
makes sense.
I
Yeah.
do like this torpedo because the little Scooby gear is kind of cool. Like you put it on him and he's like, it's decent.
And his face actually looks like what a face looks like wearing like a wetsuit.
Right. Yeah,
You
so
know,
I just wish the only thing, still my only gripe is with Joe's. I wish they give him alternate hands.
it's the only thing they're missing with a lot of their figures. Like that shipwreck is. Man, get that poly off his arm. He's so he. I put him on the arm and I was like, eh. I was like, I really like him on the rope. You just got to make sure that you got the rope angled the right way. I just like the shoulder thing for a parrot.
Well, it's like yo, it's like why is he carrying the hook on his belt? But I was like, okay, cool. If that's what you want to do,
You can hook it on
means
the
that
rope
his
though.
ah
The
maybe
rope
that's what
has
it
a
is.
hook. You can
Oh,
put it
does
on
it?
either spot, but Like I was like, all right, if I had it on my hip in real life and I had to run somewhere, that thing's not going to feel good. So I'm like, let me attach to the rope part.
And here we go. Here we go. I already done took off his head.
He's bald.
Yeah, he could work. He could move it like this, like just move up a little bit. Like, oh yeah, that boy's bald. That boy going bald. He got that cul-de-sac baldness going on.
So with the Joe's stuff, did you get any pre-order any of the Walmart, like
I
the
did.
moles or
So
shooter?
I did get I got two moles, because they look good, and I mean you can really use them for anything, like if because their Cobra symbol is like on the side on the shoulder. So those I did get. I did get Bucky Cap. I did get Joe Fixit. Um, and what's the female? I forget her name. Shooter. I keep calling want to call her Shooter McGavin.
You can. That's okay. That'll be her
Call her
new name.
Yeah, Shooter
I
McGavin.
ended up doing 3 moles in shooter. I didn't do the alley vipers just because I'm like, I
Yeah.
love that color and everything. But the alley vipers, when I got the original ones, they looked cool and stuff. They just didn't feel as nice
Mhm.
as some of the other Joes. Like they have the presence, but some of the stuff didn't feel as nice and sturdy. You know,
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I didn't. Only reason I didn't get the Alley Vipers is because I already had two. I think I have two or three. And I was like, I don't need any more. Like it's because now with like you getting if I'm so I got the Dragonfly, I got the Hiss tank coming. I need space to put that stuff in, and what's his face is taking up most of that space now. Serpentor with his little glider, he takes up like
you got
retail
two
space.
trouble bubbles, right?
Did I get two? I may have only got one. I may have only got one.
I did too because I was like, I need one on each side of Serpentor's chariot. I'm going to suspend those guys.
Yeah, see,
I'd
if
be
they're
careful
still
with that. That's
available
like,
later on, I may get another one.
but let's see. We got some chat going in here. Coat Throat, yes, State of the Art will be talking about SD's 2023 in San Diego. No, I'm not in San Diego, California. I got my boy Ryan Thomas. He's at SDCC right now, recording and
Yeah.
sending me stuff, all that good stuff. Skurator, cheers. Ted is on time.
Ted, Ted's on
Man,
time.
oh look at
It's time for my
Cutthroat says
TED talk.
Dante rules.
Oh, thank you, Cutthroat. I
See,
appreciate that.
instead of O'Doyle rules, Dante rules. Oh, Ted says you're an acceptable replacement.
Well, I thank you. I'll try my
And he has a
best.
drink. Cutthroat
Right.
says he has water. He says hot in Cali. Oh, so he's in Cali. So wait, does that mean? Oh no, I thought he was like, was he watching me? He's at SDCC watching or something like that. I was like, and Cutthroat said better at Gridiron Studios for that figure, better helmet.
Yeah, probably so. Actually, I might actually let's. You know what? I have a Gridiron Studios helmet here from the flamethrower set. So let's see. Hold on, we can see real quick.
Yeah, I
I got
actually
it on.
invited Gridiron to come on and chat about some of their stuff. Caught them
Hmm.
at a bad time. We were going to do it today, and then they're like, "We're going to be in San Diego Comic Con. That's not going to work out." So I was like, "All right, so we're aiming for sometime in beginning of August. Get them on and talk about some of their stuff. Some of their stuff
Oh
looks
yeah,
pretty good."
they're great. They're great to talk to. Like they're very open, upfront, open, and honest about their stuff, and I love it. And they got quality stuff. So actually, that does work out.
Oh, okay,
Visor over.
it's way too big of a like. I don't see him needing that visor, but
I mean, when you're playing with explosives and torpedoes and and
no, he
missiles,
already
yeah.
messed his face up. He's like, forget it now.
No, he needs that.
He burnt his beautiful face.
He needs that now, just for protection. That's what happens
Realm
to
of
the fire
Toys in the
kids.
house. What is up, man?
Hello, hello.
All right, so that's everybody that's already in the chat. We're caught up on chat. That is good.
So real quick, I don't know if you were going to talk about this, and you can tell me if you were. Did you get? Did you order those? I forget what they were
Range
called.
Vipers
Yes,
from
from
Walmart.
Walmart. Yeah, they canceled yours too.
They didn't really. It's not a cancel. It's like I don't know. I'm hearing mixed match. Some people are like, "Oh, well, they did this for me before, and I got the figures." But then some people are saying like Art G said he reached out and they said it's like a temporary hold till they get more product or something like that. And it's like that's why companies need to stop doing exclusives, man. Like I have 3 pre-ordered with them, and then now they're saying 0. They didn't take it off the
Yeah,
order. you know, maybe they're like, oh, we messed up, you're getting free figures. That'd be cool, but I doubt it. It's Walmart.
Yeah.
Um, but it's the fact that like companies don't need to be doing exclusives. They don't need to be doing crowd funds. Like put the stuff up. Like the company that does a great job. Yeah, you have to wait for it. Mythic Legions, Four Horsemen. You put the
Oh
stuff
yeah.
up. You put it up for pre-order. If people want it, they want it, and make what people want, and then they make extras to sell at conventions and whatnot. Like
Exactly.
everybody should be doing that, and everybody
Yeah.
thinking, oh, we need to have dragonflies and hiss tanks and stuff like that in retail. It's not going to happen. Um, if it does, it's not going to have half the detail. It's going to be scrapped down. Um, and Hasbro at least has failed twice with large vehicles so far. It's like what the Tie Fighter. You want to know
Did they?
what the Tie Fighter that Black Series Tie Fighter
Yeah, I do
that
remember
was
that game.
super
Yeah.
deep clearance.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
And their next one,
I don't, you know what? I never seen it at the stores. Never seen the stores, and I've been trying to find it at Ollie's.
right? Exactly. I had to Skurator help me out with it. Um, but it was it's one of those things like that was like wasn't it like retail 80 or 70,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and now
but I,
people
I
are
only seen it on their Hasbro Pulse website. I never seen it anywhere else.
now people are excited that they're finding it in Ollie's and stuff. And granted, this some of this stuff that Ollie's is getting I think could be from what's that company that went under the website.
Oh, dang it! Now I forget their name too.
I know because they're not relevant anymore. Somebody will comment down there.
Yeah,
um what is that company?
it's. I think isn't the same ones that's making like
No, it wasn't
mm-mm-mm.
there's two sites
the
companies went in, not the ones that are making like the Earthworm Jim and stuff like that.
okay
This is the other one. Dork Side.
Brookside.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So Dork Side um, basically, like I think when they went under, they might have sold a lot to Ollie's. Judd does make a point. Tie Fighter wasn't the one people wanted, and the boat Fortnite is a Fortnite line they don't promote. Those have huge impacts too.
Yeah, you know what? You really haven't seen it a whole lot from the, which is great. You haven't seen anything from the Fortnite team like in a while.
Because I think that's probably a hiatus deadline. Even though they put a lot of work into their figures, like I've reviewed a bunch. Um,
Yeah,
but then again, also it's like if it's a gummed down version of Joe stuff usually sells too. So I don't know. I'm just it's just my thoughts. Just throwing them out there.
I
Nothing's
think.
accurate.
Well, no,
There's nothing accurate in this brain of mine.
well, no, and like I said, and this is just my opinion. I'm thinking more because Fortnite caters to like whatever's hot at the moment too. So you'll have like these special like these cosmetic looks of like, hey, look, it's Iron Man. Hey, look, it's Thor. Like you can have that. So it kind of makes it hard to sell product like Fortnite Thor. Like you don't want that to get confused with your Marvel Legends Thor. Like, and then people started like saying, hey, look at this. So I think that's too because like the cosmetics that they do a lot of is stuff that is like brands they can't really incorporate as well. Like DC, like they
Did
can't
they
do
stop
Batman.
making their own unique figures or characters in the game, like skins? Did they stop doing that?
I can't say because I haven't played Fortnite in
Because I
like
know
maybe
the
5 or 10
pumpkin dude I
years.
got that figure is awesome. Um, the Ragsy figure is underrated.
Mm,
Man Cakes, I like that one a lot too. So there's a lot that were really to me. I thought they were great figures, but again, it's like there's if they're not supporting it or promoting it,
yeah,
it's going to go under the radar. And who's
the
in it?
seven they still didn't finish. They still didn't finish the seven, the foundation or whatever they call it.
True, that is true. And Judd said it makes a point too. Put vehicles in store that people want, and they will fly off the shelves.
I think so. I understand that, and I kind of and I agree with Judd, but then also the problem is, it's like I think price point, and then who's going to really carry it. We seen what happened with the Tie Fighter. Target carried that big old thing. It barely moved. You don't have any like you don't have a Toys R Us that's let's say, hey, we'll carry it. We don't care if it like really kind of sits there. Because remember when Toys R Us, a lot of stuff, even though people like I'll say for example, the original X-Men five, what was it, the 5 figure set with classic Cyclops and
Yeah,
Beast and all them. That sat there for a long time.
yeah. That was sitting there, and then a lot. It wasn't it the there's an Avengers one that had like Vision in it and stuff that was sat there too for
Yeah.
a while.
Yep.
But I don't know. They could always do sprinkle stuff. They could do like do the pre-order to go and then sprinkle some amongst some stores. You know, test the
Yeah.
waters.
It, I the thing is now it is just come down space. I mean, it really will come down space too. Like when I go to my Target, my one Target Marvel Legends shelf is like very non-existent. It's like almost like like the end cap piece. You go to a different Target, it's in the aisle. So I don't know how like Targets like maybe different Targets can set it up different ways and just be like, hey, whatever,
The
set up.
NECA sections usually have like some of the biggest. I was like, NECA's got most of the real estate for for their stuff. They're like, boom.
Yo,
And
I don't know
I
who.
think they take over NCAP at times too.
I like to see y'all's NECA store, like NECA setups at, because like the ones at my store are like either one full shelf and a random like little cart, like kind of cart setup stand in like at the end of the game section, or it's just two shelves and it's just like, hey, we throw up everything that's not like action figure related over here.
That does make sense. And then speaking of some, this will lead into some of my pickups too, but like Target also went crazy with their Ninja Turtle stuff in some areas too.
Yeah,
So, and I don't know if you've dabbled with them,
mine's is
but
dry. My Turtle Airs is dry for me. They look good. Don't get me wrong, they look very well.
they're awesome. They're
Now,
really fun.
are you gonna pay the 35 for the ones that Walmart has with a little bit more detailing on them, paint deco on them?
What ones?
It's the same. It's basically the same ones, but Walmart has like they each have their own individual box of the turtles, and they have a little bit more deco on them.
Oh, the ones that are painted like the actual animation style?
Yeah.
Nah, no, I don't need
Okay.
that. Like I mean, for $10, can't go wrong. There's plenty of articulation. They're fun. They come with their baby turtle selves. They come with their. I mean, that's another selling point. They come with like their weapon racks. But I mean, come on, little the little
That's
brothers.
cute. Yeah.
So you get all their baby turtles, get the weapon racks and stuff like that. And honestly, I think that for what they're priced at, they don't need to be at 35s with a little bit of dry brushing and all that stuff. Like
Right.
technically, you could do that yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
for 9.99, articulation's good. Like the shell sculpt is actually pretty solid.
You just could get a black Gundam pen like everybody else does, and just put the lines in there yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm thinking I'm going to do those. I want to get Leatherhead and then the Party Wagon, and I'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
and then
actually sorry, real quick. I'm
oh,
actually
go ahead.
excited because I ordered off. I ordered my Foray Williams veteran. It's coming soon, so hopefully I'll have them within the month.
Foray William, what?
Foray, is the company's called. Well, I guess the name of the line is called Foray, and it's Veteran Williams, the werewolf with the shotgun.
Oh, the company that, yeah, that I don't
Yeah,
speak of anymore because I reached out to them and they were total d bags.
really.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
probably English wasn't their first language either. Like I was trying to be nice and like, hey, come on, and it's yeah, it's like they seemed interested. Then the second
Mm,
one they were like taking jabs at me, and then the third one's like they were in. It was a weird. I was just like, you know what, fine, forget. It. I'm not even going to talk about it. But
wow.
yeah, the werewolf dude, the
Yeah.
tiger samurai guy that everybody's been posing up that looks awesome. It's just whoever runs their
Yeah.
social media needs to calm down on the Adderall or something. But no, you got is it the normal version or is it the white version?
No normal version. Yeah, I didn't want the white version. I was good with the normal version.
It's crazy. Just interchange them all out to be a totally different figure. And let's see. Oh, everybody in here. Oh, and then we got B Rivera in here. What is up?
Hello,
Ninja
hello.
Turtles rule. Tune into for the movie coming out. Yes, I'm going. I want to go see that. Wonder if the Hella Dope has a new TMT on their website. He's like, nope,
And
no.
yeah,
That,
I can see
that
him going like doing that meme like, nope, nope, not
that
today.
is a yeah. Those wouldn't make sense to be on Hella Dope site at all, especially for
Kind
that
of
price
cool.
point. I mean, it'd be cool, but I can't. I don't see how that would make sense. And then Samuel Edwards, I want that pizza throwing hippie band. Exactly, exactly. That's really what drew me to it. It's like
Mm.
they added that pizza thrower, and I remember having the original one as a kid, where it was just fun to shoot those discs, man. Those little air elevated little disc things. But
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, my targets don't have that. Like, I guess that first day they got them, they haven't had them in.
you
They're
you probably
gone.
deal with a lot of scalpers and stuff.
It depends. Like there's a target that's close to me, and there's a target that's a little bit further out. Um, but it's not too bad because the one time I went there randomly, they had the tracksuit goons. That I'm still waiting for Target to ship out. Like, how do
I
I
mean,
get them in store before I get them? I picked up Ant Man before I got them in store. I'm like, I mean, before I got them shipped out, I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, I canceled both of them. Like, there's no need for me to have them.
I want to get a couple of those track set the goons when they go on clearance. I just couldn't justify the price, even though I was tempted on one. It's just I don't know.
I, it's gonna like the stores that did have them are gone. Like I go into the store, same store that I was like, maybe they might have some more. They had nothing, nothing
It's like
there.
the red ninjas at Ollie's.
Yep, you bought all my ninjas. Like I keep telling Tim, like, there's one guy who told Tim, he's like, you bought all the ninjas, my ninjas. Like they're not your ninjas because I don't even know if you live in the same state, there, buddy.
The one I went to was just stacked, and then like literally the next week I went over there because I was picking up somebody one of the dead-eyed ducks from Bucky O'Hare.
Mm-hmm.
They were all gone. I'm like, okay, you bought them because you're going to resell them because they're eventually going to dry up. You know,
Yeah.
I did get. I'm adding more to my Mirage. I did get my
Oh,
man
nice.
Casey Jones. So now I'm just still missing April because my April keeps getting pushed out, pushed out, pushed out. They're like, you got to respond to this email. Like when I ordered my 2 foot soldiers, my April was ordered at the same time. Foot soldiers came, my April did not. So I'm missing April, and I still need to get a Krang. And
If
then
I see them, I would definitely grab them for you. But I haven't seen. All I've seen is what's the name? The time that the one
yeah,
chick
the one
that
that nobody
does time.
wants.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't even want that one. I'm like, oh, I don't need it.
that's it. Yeah, that's the only one I've seen. Oh, Master Splinter. Actually, I seen Master Splinter.
And then I did get this Ryan Laser Pants. Did sell me.
Oh, nice. Dane is awesome. Dane's amazing.
He's a big
So
boy.
amazing. Yes, he
He's a big
is.
boy. It was fun to get out of the package and stuff like that. He has a lot of weight to him. But yeah, he ended up with like he was sort of like in your shoes. I got extra things, and then he was like
Yeah,
after I was on his 3PO, he's like, you don't have a thing? I'm like, no. He's like, I'll say one of mine. I'm like, all right.
yeah. Like I sent one. I'm sending one to my buddy now, and I had an extra Vero, so I was like, I'll send that to him too. I was like, I don't care.
Wait, which one's Vera?
The one with the staff, the kind of like looks like I want to say like a lynx,
Yeah,
a white lynx.
yeah the spell one.
Yeah,
I'll tell your friend he doesn't need it because I still need to get it. But I think Ted, I think Dope might be getting them, or he may not be getting them. I don't know. I need to get one because that one I want to get a soft goods like cloak for it because I see people doing it and it looks really cool.
we'll talk after the show.
But anyway, so we both got scrap iron, right?
Yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting his name. I was
I
like,
had to like look at him and like have him show his little ID. He pulled it out of his little pouch and he was like showing it to me, so I didn't know his name. Um, I am gonna like a lot. It's a great figure, you know.
yeah,
Uh, this when you put the rocket blast in, it doesn't really support the weight. I gotta do something to tighten it up. Like it'll do it, but over time it just sort of droops down.
yeah. See,
Um,
there it is. It's slow. There it is.
And it tricks you, man. I thought those treads would spin. I'm like, they look like they spin. I'm like, really? I'm like,
Same thing.
ah.
Same thing. I was like, yo, I was like, the chairs really do this? I was like, no, like no, that they just.
But what the hell are these, dude?
I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're supposed to be.
These look like Cheetos, the curly Cheetos that they had at some point. If this coil wasn't on this, it would look like a normal explosion. What fire, what explosion coils like this? If anybody has ever seen fire coil and do this, please let me know.
It might be maybe he's fighting Naruto, whatever his name is, or Goku, or I don't know. Or maybe it's Human Torch like firing up. I don't know. So yeah,
It's
there
when
you go.
when your nipples get all, I don't know. I just feel like they're just it's weird because the other pieces are pretty solid.
Yeah,
It almost it might get me to the point where I might cut the damn things off because if you look at where they're at, no, it may not work. Either way, I just don't. It doesn't make sense.
yeah. I wasn't sure what they were either. I was like, I'm looking at them like, yeah,
Reminds me
I
of
don't.
those of their gun effects from their Viper 3-pack.
Yes,
That stuff was wild. But yeah, those are sort of my pickups, man. Those are all those turtles, Thane, and I got a bunch of those Joes too. Um, because I'm a Joe slut. I can't help it. Like I came to the realization that collecting is becoming more and more expensive, and I collect too many things. So it's like I got to prioritize some things. So I'm not going to pre-order everything. I'm
yeah,
going to try to find certain things in store. If I can't find it, it wasn't meant to be. Pre-order some importance like the Joes. Um, and then I realized I pre-ordered 5 Arctic Bats, and I was like, man, I need to do this and that. And I'm like, I need to stop with the 5. I was like, I think 3 would be okay because I pre-ordered 5 of those snow serpents, and I'm like, those are
oof,
deluxe. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it seems to make sense because like you got your main like Crimson Guard, Snow Serpents, Vipers, like those. I feel like you need
mm.
to have 5. But then I'm like, why did I order 5 Arctic Bats? I could have been good with 3. So I went into my Amazon order. I'm like, well, I can't change it, so I'm stuck with 5. But still, like, I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's just the excitement.
well, thank you for reminding me about that because Amazon has started shipping out their 2 packs as well. The
What
Marvel
two
Legend
packs?
2 packs. Cersei and Black Knight. That should be coming Friday.
I
And
haven't
then Doctor Doom and Spectrum.
I haven't ordered a Marvel. I haven't bought a Marvel Legend in a while. It's been a while. Mister, like the Joe Fix It almost had me.
Oof.
It was this. I was a freaking sliver of a way, but
Gotta be
they did
close.
they didn't give him the proper grip to hold the Tommy gun, and that to me, I thought I was just like, I'm done. I was like, you give him a Tommy gun, he can't even grip the front grip at all. They just gave him that like open pawing hand,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
then
I'm not gonna have him use the gun anyway. He's gonna
and
be
then I
there with my
told
patch.
And then I told Zach, I was like, you need to get a Joe Fix It. And he's like, oh, people want that. And he's like, I'll bring that up next time. And I'm like, yes. So we might get ourselves a Marvel Select Joe Fix It.
Y'all, I'll be down
And
for
it's,
that.
yeah, exactly. Like, how awesome would that be? Because their Hulks that they're releasing are amazing.
Yes, the last Hulk they released was freaking amazing. I love it. I had to get one in my collection thanks to Jay, just Jay, messing around.
Wait, which one? The red one or green one?
The immortal one, the green one.
You didn't get the red one?
No, I wasn't too like
It was because it
wow
didn't come
about
with
the
the
red one.
mustache.
No, it wasn't even that. It's just I wasn't wild by it. I like now the one that did wow me was Beta Ray Bill. I loved that Beta
Did
Ray
you put
Bill
the
that they
soft
did.
goods cape on it?
No, he's just on the shelf. It's
Where
not.
is he?
I'm not gonna like he's because he doesn't really mesh well with the legends. So I was like, he'll just sit
So
there.
when you do this, though,
I know, but he's still taller than everybody else
it,
though. That's the
it
problem.
doesn't matter. He
Yeah,
should
for me,
be.
it's
I mean, but you're very comic. Like it's got to be like how it's sort of scaled. But he's drawn
yeah,
big. He's been drawn big at times. But
yes, he
yeah, he's
has.
very big. He's very big though.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I'm happy that I have him in my collection. So don't get me wrong.
like
I love the figure, but
like the. Did you get the Illuminati Super Scroll?
no, I did not get that one. I didn't get that one.
That's one that's pretty solid and it scales well.
So I no, I don't
You got
have
the
any of
you got
the.
the Marvel Legend one on pre-order.
I have that one on pre-order, and then I have like the original Toy Biz ones that had the different hands, like you interchange the
Oh,
arms.
okay, yeah, those
Yeah,
are expensive as heck, man.
yeah. And I have like one of the few. I have, from what I know that I'm one of the few people that has the clear see-through scroll.
Don't, you can have people breaking into your house, shanking you in the side, taking your clear
See that?
clear super
Yeah.
scroll. Yep.
What are they gonna do? Take my Dragon Man next?
They if you have a Dragon Man, yes, they will. They will.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. Do I have him anywhere close? No. Oh yeah, I do. I have all my stuff laying around. I mean,
It looks good. Yeah,
it's this. This is what sold me, man. Look at how the wings come out.
yeah. I'm not mad at it. It's just so I
And
guess my main question was like when you turn like do a bicep swivel, do those get in the way?
they sort of. Well, I think I'm looking at it this way.
And see, yeah, and that's kind of like that's my only kind of gripe with it. But it's still a great looking figure. I have no problem with it. It's just
Old Man Vulture from Marvel Legends, Darkhawk.
yeah, yeah,
You know, all the stuff that just sort of like I don't know. I like it, and it sort of scales well with some legends. Like I mean, here you go. Let's just do it. It's a little bit
yeah.
deplorable
That's
because the
fine. Yeah,
female,
it
but
works.
or Duke.
Now, why is he going to be stomping on Duke?
I mean,
That's a no win battle.
because he was expecting Channing Tatum and was like really excited about it, and then the real Duke showed up and it wasn't Channing Tatum.
Who would you be expecting Channing Tatum? That's my question.
I
Why are you
mean,
expecting Channing Tatum?
why were they making? Why was there a Wayans brother in there?
Exactly. That's another good
Why?
question too.
Why? Why'd they make the super suits? Why?
I mean,
Why
Frozen
did
asked
Jordan?
like, "Where's this
Why
his
did
super suit
what
at?"
George? Was it Gordon Jordan Levitz or whatever? Why did they make him Cobra Commander?
Well, I mean that you can get away with because you just put a voice changer on him and
Fine,
you just put a mask and you're
fine.
good.
Why did Snake Eyes have lips?
Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird. Like, yeah,
But it wasn't the worst out of all the movies. The worst movie I thought out of the movies, the Snake Eyes movie was trash.
yo,
Like you had yourself a solid Storm Shadow, you had yourself an amazing Hardmaster. How are you gonna go watch like if I was a director and I watch Raid Redemption and then watch both those movies and then you put them in your movie and you don't utilize them like that at all? Like what?
let me tell you something. The Raid and the Raid Redemption are the best action flicks that you could ever watch in your life. Like I understand like Jackie Chan's up there. But the Raid and the Raid Redemption are like right up there. The story for the Redemption, I it was kind of but the action in it was great. If you watch the Raid, my goodness, I haven't seen fight scenes like that since I don't know when.
Old boy? The original old boy?
Yes, that one shot hallway, man.
Yep.
And this is why Daredevil was so good. This is why Daredevil was so good because it took ideas from those shows and those movies and put it together. When he's going down that hallway, beating that man with that microwave, it was worth it.
But yeah, so that's I mean, that's why I was like you I was excited to see what that guy was going to bring to that movie and they just dropped the ball. You cut
Yeah,
the scene and then come back and he's already done fighting. And it's like if you guys aren't familiar with like the Raid Redemption or like Old Boy, they're foreign films. They got subtitles. I'd recommend subtitles if you can tolerate it, or you can do dubbing if you don't mind. The dubbings are always rough, but
yeah,
they had some. What's so exciting and got me and Dante so hyped up about it is because it's solid martial arts skills,
yes.
no shaky cam, and it's one long shot. So when I mean a long shot, there's no cuts. So they're fighting multiple people and panning the camera around, and it's not getting shaky. You're seeing the moves and everything, the sound. That is the beautiful thing about it. Like the first raid is almost similar to like I feel like the Punisher stole that the remake of the Punisher sort of stole the idea.
Yeah.
So basically, group of cops that go in, they shouldn't be doing what they're doing, and they get stuck in a building full of like criminals, like a crime boss headquarters in a sense, and they got to fight their way through it. Second one, it reminds me almost like a Streets of Rage type of thing. You fight through these mini bosses to get to the final boss, but
Mm-hmm.
also very similar story to how Snake Eyes was, believe it or not, which is weird because you become friends with the criminal, get brought into the organization, stuff like that. But both those
Yep.
movies are amazing. If you guys haven't seen them, Old Boy is pretty messed up, but Raid
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Redemption, the first one and second one are just bangers of action flicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. It'll miss you. Whew.
Judd makes dubbing is it rough when you're old and watch Kung Fu Theater? Dude, Kung Fu Theater, classic stuff. If it wasn't for Kung Fu Theater, we wouldn't get a lot of stuff from Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Wait, what? What is it? No mic tonight? Am I what? What? Am I not coming through? I think everybody's hearing me.
No.
I don't
Oh,
know what
I
that
think
means.
it's right here. I think it's right here.
What's going on? I'm going through the chat. Oh, Cutthroats to Target said they probably bought it all. They're going to check their Target tonight after the stream. Legends Collector Splinter's the only one I haven't been able to get. That Splinter's sick because it comes with like the baby turtles, baby rat. It comes with so much stuff.
I like his little vest he got on. His little vest. Little cute little cloth vest he got on. Oh.
I know. It's like he's so small too. Like it's like you'd expect him to be bigger, and you're like, wait, you're just this little small guy. Black Knight loves this thing, dude. Spiro, like Animal Warrior figures are pretty solid. Certain mechanical sides of the, we won't even get into that. But yeah, the figures are good. The figures feel good. Yeah, Dante, I love your old school Sideman T-shirt. Nice color too. Oh, Spider-Man, he was saying. Show some love to this channel. Leave a like, yeah, and go share it with people, everybody. Like, go share it. We're almost to 4,000 subscribers. We're going to do a giveaway. Fiery Deadpool fart. What's that? What?
Oh, the flames.
Oh,
Flame
okay,
flames.
okay.
I mean, this could, you could keep it around for your Bob and Deadpool 2-pack that are coming out.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing that too. I'm like, do I need to get it because Deadpool's on that buck?
Yo, the hands though. The hands.
Yeah, Sam Ever's got Shipwreck Torpedo and Mara Jade this week, waiting on the Rebel troops to show up. Nice. You get an Evil Ryu on Friday. I think it's $40. It's a strong temptation. It's weird. I have like I keep looking at my Ryu and moving it around, and I'm like, it has some cool articulation, but that upper chest feeling hollow and feeling like a Dragon Star figure sort of rubs me a little bit. But then I'm like, I'm realizing the price point, so it's like I have this conflict in my mind.
Hopefully, if a buddy of mine can grab it for me, yes. Hoping.
So, what are you talking about? It's going on. It's going up on pre-order tomorrow, or not pre-order, but you can order it tomorrow by noon.
Oh, I asked a buddy of mine to try to grab it at SDCC since he's there.
I mean, probably better luck that way because, one of my buddies is there too, and I told him to check it out, but who knows how it's SDCC? It's probably chaos.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, if you can grab it for me, and if you can grab two, that'd be great. Because another friend of mine, he needs one too. So I was like, if you can grab two, great. If you can't, it's okay. I'm not going to be upset.
Jaded Toys making a strong go at figures now. Yeah, definitely are.
Yeah, they are.
Cutthroat did get a Gold Series exclusive Armor Superman figures from your favorite place, Dante, McFarlane Toys. Jeff saying that he hears me fine. Okay. Just can't see the mic tonight? Oh. You want the big blue dong in there, right there? I just sort of kept it off frame. But yeah, I still haven't posed up. I just every time I'll hit up Judd over Messenger and stuff, video chat, and I'll just be talking to him. I'll just like in the camera, I'll be like, sure you. But all right, so a lot of cool stuff. SDC stuff. The only thing I'm really looking for, I want to get Chuckles, I want to get Evil Ryu, and honestly, I want that SH Figure Arts Naruto Jiraiya, even though I have it, but a different version of it. It's still hard to swallow. $90 if my
Oof.
friend can get it. It's $90 if he picks it up in person, and it's like better face plates with little extra streaks on the face. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I sort of took it off his list. I was like, man, honestly, Jada Toys, Evil Ryu, and uh, Chuckles will be cool, but Chuckles I think will be
Yeah,
fine through Pulse anyway. So
yeah. That's yeah. I'm fine with those. Like those, those are kind of like the ones I really wanted. There is like a free poster I wanted, but I'm like I didn't want to ask anybody about anybody like to grab it from me
what's
for
the
like.
poster?
So it's from Image Comics, but it's the Massiverse. It's there's a comic called Radiant Black, but it's like their universe. It's called the Massiverse, which is like this universe of other like characters in it. But it's like this huge poster of everybody on it, and I was like, oh, I was like, I do want that poster.
You're not gonna get somebody that's gonna get it and get it to you in the condition you probably would like.
You know what? If there's certain, if there's people there I know would probably would do their best. And I would appreciate if they
No,
did,
like
but
here, we'll mail it to you, and then it's just gonna
yeah.
somebody's just gonna stomp the hell out of it.
Hopefully, I mean, well, hopefully they were putting like one of those like roll things like at
Yeah,
UPS,
go
like
buy
they
one
may
of those
have.
plastic roll things, put it in
Yeah,
there, then put it in a box and ship it.
but I don't even know how
But
big it is to even like even ship it. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna ask anybody to grab it for me.
you should. I mean, as long as they can get it.
Yeah, I mean it's free. There's no cost to it. It's a free poster, but I would love to have it because I was like, I'm a big fan of Radiant Black in that universe.
But now, what everybody's been waiting for, we get to talk about some action figure news. We've already been talking about
Don't
some
you
of the
know?
stuff, but that's all right. So we got some Hasbro, G.I. Joe. The Dragonfly has beyond funded. All tiers unlocked, even with people with the doubting, like, with Glenda, it is going to be dead. It will, nobody will continue. We will not unlock or see the third tier. And then, boom, 24,764 total backers. Can you do the math? Can you do the math on that?
No,
You have a
I can't.
calculator or anything? I just want to know how much money that is.
I don't like. Yeah, I
Somebody
can't
in the
math.
chat quickly bust out a calculator times that by the cost of it. I just want to know how much money Hasbro is going to be sitting on for a year and making interest off of it.
Well, we always know, like with these, like beginning, it's fast, middle, and then see that middle lull, and then at the end, bam, here comes the big wave.
But we got ourselves Ripcord, Night Force, Glenda.
I don't know who she is, like, because I'm not. I don't know all, and I now I'll sit here and say like I don't know all the
She's
Joes.
dead.
I'm not familiar with Glenda.
She's
You said
dead
she did.
for real. She died.
Uh, oh, I didn't know.
But either way, it's like a Argentinian type of like character from that brand. I don't know. It's something like
That's
that.
what I
But
heard. Like she was like more like overseas, like an overseas
yeah.
brand than in the U.S. brand.
But what's cool about this though, and a lot of people want to complain about this figure. One, it's a female figure. We can never have enough female figures because let's be honest, there's a lot of male figures, just not maybe
Yeah,
not enough females out there. So one, representing. Two, you put the helmet on, it's gonna look like Scarlet. It could be whoever the heck it is because you're not gonna see the color of the hair. And
exactly.
then three, with this funding, what does this give us? This gives us the mold for that Scarlet that everybody wants. Right here, we paid for the mold to get Scarlet.
And look, she gets fisted hands too, so she can start punching people.
And see, you were talking about they need to come with extra hands,
Yeah,
you know. And she gets the little neck, the thing that you wear on an airplane, you know.
you could. I wonder if that head. If so, I wonder if you could put like, what's your name? His head sculpt on there on that body. If it'll
Scarlet,
fit. Yeah,
I don't know, probably not because they don't want any of their head sculpts to be able to be swapped like that. They don't keep the same. This is an Action Force, Dante. Come on,
just
I know,
just
I know.
questions.
it should be easy. Like, hey, they're the same freaking buck. We're using the same stuff. Nope, we got to make sure their heads are different.
Yeah.
We don't need customizing, you know. And then the final tier, everybody was like, I don't get it. It's Crazy Legs. It's Crazy Legs was a great option. I predicted this. There's three options. Could have been Airborne, Crazy Legs, or Hit and Run. And what's funny is this is Crazy Legs, but it's very close to looking like Hit and Run if you painted his face up.
Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with Hit and Run. I don't know who that is.
Uh, yeah, he was a cool character because he came with like a duffel bag that actually was like a full duffel bag and it had a knife sheath and then it'd break it open. You could put stuff in it. Like it was,
Oh wow.
they're getting innovative with some of this, but I think this is cool. And I think it's a great character to add. And I don't know how I feel. Like I'm glad it's the Night Force. The original character was cream and red, so his helmet
Okay.
was red and all that stuff. But how are these? Same with Cobra Commander. I have thoughts of like we haven't seen any of the figures from the Marvel Legends side of stuff from the HasLab be brought back into stores for anybody to get. Like any of the figures that came with the Sentinel or and I think we had this discussion before with Galactus, like some of the
Mhm.
Heralds. We didn't get them.
Yeah, they're like so.
Now
You're talking about the ones that came with like the hat, like that has like
the HasLab
Frankie
stuff.
Ray, like the Frankie Ray that came with Galactus, like
Yeah.
those release. You're probably not. You,
So what is are we really gonna see the normal repaints of like Crazy Legs and Ripcord in stores? Like even the Cobra Commander, like it's Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, so they're finding little loopholes. I wonder how they're gonna do that because it's gonna be weird. These would be the first time seeing HasLab figures being re-released with different deco.
I don't think so. I think the whole. I think because like, and I could be wrong. This is just what I'm thinking as an opinion. I think with the HasLab, the figures that they put in there are just for that. That's it. You're not going to see them like in single card release.
Because everybody was saying like I'm gonna get a Wild Bill and it's gonna be more traditional colors and stuff like that. I don't I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. But I don't it how would that make you feel if like 2 years down the road they re-release all the figures you got with your Dragonfly?
If it's 2 years down the road, I don't feel bad. Like it's 2 years later,
Okay.
so it's not like if it was like within the same year or a year later. I'm like, yeah,
Like build the figures?
yeah,
And
yeah. I would feel some kind of way about it. Yeah.
Judd said it's millions. Forget it. Don't even calculate it. And then he said, I am correct. She was Argentinian release.
Oh
Toy Addict in the house. What is up? But yeah, so I mean, I'm excited about this, just because like the way they have the stand for it and everything, it's just gonna look awesome displayed. So
yeah.
everybody got it. I hope you got it. If you didn't, hopefully you're not gonna have to pay like some crazy price for it because it'll make me sad. I hate people paying aftermarket pricing for stuff.
Yeah,
But just to rub it in like salt to the wound. Look at these awesome photos.
yo, this thing is looks amazing. Like I love like how they kind of like have the doors there for the Gatling guns to be like hold on. Like it.
Look at the rivets. Like I guarantee you, this is what they have at SDCC right now on display.
Oh yeah. Oh
And if you and Judd brought this to my attention too, these aren't digital renders of Wild Bill. This is actually a physical figure of Wild Bill that they use for this.
hmm
But yeah, that's.
yeah. I'm excited for it. I'm glad I backed them.
I just realized that one size says. Did you see that one size says chips?
Oh,
Salsa.
you want
That's
the chips? I got the salsa too for you. It looks great.
there. You got the man right there. He's like, "Why is my gun jammed?"
And I said like this will be working. This will work great. Like if you have an Incredible Hulk, you can have this like in the background as a helicopter that's chasing him. Like you can have this. Like this will work on many levels.
Look at the actually seeing this in figure format just gets me excited, and then he has the 6 shooters. It's just like it's freaking Wild Bill, man. Like I am a
I
little
just
kid right now, and
this is where they could have shined at, like giving us extra hands. They gave Blenda extra hands. I can't remember if they did give Wild Bill extra hands as well. Because like, come on, like I don't want a gun hand on everybody. Like everybody already has gun hands.
what they need to
So I
do
just
is just release like a fist pack. You just
yes,
buy it's a bunch of
have it.
different colors. You can just pop them in and out. You got male ones, females, large. I don't know, however they would do it. But look at that.
Yeah.
Now my Wild Bill, he has to have his 6 shooters reversed the other way because that's how he.
He
That's
looked.
how
He
he.
reminded me of that Danny DeVito from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I can't even start shooting. Pow, pow.
I love It's Always Sunny. Can't tell what team he's on. Big GI Joe thing on the side. No
Hey,
covert ops there.
are you a Joe?
Wait, did this stay here? Super Seven stay here? Might have. So we got some GI Joe Ultimates Wave 5 from Super 7. As you guys know, Super 7 and me, just it's Major Blood, cartoon accurate, $55. Pre-orders live. I got to give credit where credit's due to Super 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their GI Joe figures look like they're taken straight out of the cartoon.
Yeah, they do.
Articulation, definitely not classified level articulation.
No.
The part that I complain about, and I know a lot of people are like, man, you don't even like Super 7. I own some Super 7. They've done some messed up things, Andre the Giant, Tommy the Green Ranger's human faces, and some other things that are questionable. There's a list. There's a list. But what gets me the most is the $55 price point.
Yeah.
I it's so expensive for what you get. Like this looks good. I mean, digital renders, but I don't know. I mean, how do you feel, Dante, about
I
Super 7?
I don't. So I don't have anything Super Seven because they haven't made anything that I really like. Oh, I must have in my collection. But at like almost every figure they come out with is like almost like at a high price point. Even like they're smaller, like 3 points of articulation or 5 points of articulation figures. Like they're
Don't they want
always on the
20
high
bucks for
end.
those? 16 to
Yeah,
20
like
bucks or something?
yeah, it's just like I can't.
Like they do cram them with a bunch of stuff. You got like the fun accessories they always do. Like you got the beakers, you got some ultimate heads, donut and coffee, like some cool things. But you're looking at the Crimson Guard, and then you see this picture.
Yeah.
That's $165. $165 right there. That's before taxes. That's before shipping. That if you want that image, $165.
No, I'm good.
So
I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm good.
I exactly. I just don't. Their pricing. I would like. I mean, they probably. It brought up a good point too. Me and Judd were talking. It's like, why didn't Hasbro just decide to do a 6-inch cartoon version of their own figures?
And this is probably why they're like, we'll loan it out to
I
Super
bet the
Seven.
Super Sevens, like, I will pay you, and probably sent them, Scrooge McDuck money to get the license to be able to do these.
I mean, right now you got a couple options. You either got Hasbro, you got Super Seven, or Mezco. So I mean, you got a wide range to choose from.
Well, Mezco's not going to be cartoon accurate.
No, I mean, but I mean, you get a lot for what you pay for too.
Yeah, look at that tiny little dagger right there. Who wants a body massage?
That's right. I got the oil. Look at this, like, man.
And then we got Cover Girl. She's 55. 3 different head sculpts.
If these were like 30, and they were like the ones that Hasbro was putting out, I buy these in a heartbeat.
I think they'd be good for inbox collectors. I mean, if you
Yeah,
have it on display in this, I mean, that's something that they have going for them. Is their box presentation is pretty solid. Why does she come with a random missile though? I guess is it just for her to act like she's loading it into something?
I guess, or she's going to throw it at somebody herself.
And it looks
She's
like
not becoming like the Hulk or
half.
Superman.
Like, do you take this part off and put it onto this part? Is this like the shovel that's halfway? Or no, that's a hammer.
Yeah, the
I
hammer
thought that was
missile.
like a half a shovel that's been in the ground to give her looking like she's digging up some stuff.
She straps onto the hammer and makes it a rocket hammer.
But again, I mean, see, this is these
I'm
parts,
running.
fun figures. They look good. It's just the price point. Then we get
Yeah.
into this is your favorite area. We're in the Dante section.
Hey, yeah,
What if
it's not.
Marvel Legends Captain Carter Premium Roleplay Shield 149?
Yeah.
1-to-1 full scale series inspired deco with premium deco and design. This shield is detailed to look like the powerful vibranium shield Captain Carter downs in Marvel Studios' What If. Adjustable straps. This roleplay shield features adjustable straps to ensure that wearer is always ready for battle. You buying it? You getting it?
No, the only one I'll probably get is a Magneto helmet. That's about it.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I know some people that have like the cap shield and stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
it's definitely a wall piece, or for the cosplayers,
Yeah, I mean, if I had like if I was like setting up pieces, this would be a great little piece to have. But I'm not big into like actually having like physical replicas of like some of the stuff. Like I said, the Magneto helmet, I'd be all in. I'm all in on that one. I'll probably get that.
You need to find a way to suspend it where it looks like it's levitating, though.
That is true. Yes. Yes. Very true. Like I am Magneto.
Right. But no, I think this would be good for anybody who wants to dress up as,
Yeah,
Captain
this is
Carter.
good. You know, make your cosplay easier.
Right. Then we got some Star Wars the Vintage Collection. Honestly, the route that I should have went when I collected Star Wars in the first freaking place. Star Wars the Vintage Collection, Jabba the Hutt set. It's $89.99. Available for pre-order exclusively at Hasbro Pulse. 3 and 3/4 scale Jabba the Hutt. Salacious Crumb. Smelter Droid.
Sir,
Armrest off goods.
you gotta put some name on it. You gotta put respect on his name. Salacious the B Crumb, okay? Salacious B Crumb, okay?
Fine. Fine. But
You put some
we
respect on
got some
Salacious'
soft good
name.
pillows and rugs, aquarium pipe, food and drink and accessories. I mean, look at that spread.
The- All like they should have made him just be able to laugh like that's all I need.
Have a
That's all.
soundboard in there.
Yes.
They could have hit it in there.
Like I just want to hear Salacious laugh, and then you have Jabba like yo, yeah, Jedi, ho. That'd be great. That's all I need. They
Yeah,
could have
this
did
looks
that.
good. How is there like the vintage line looking way better?
Because it's smaller, and I mean you have less like because really small. It's smaller, and you can put a better detail into smaller things, which is great. Because even like with miniatures, if for those who play D&D or anything like have like those miniature games, how much detail is in those miniatures? Smaller, more detail, and then sometimes the larger you go, you get a little more detail, but you do lose a little bit too. But they're able to put that detail into these things. Their Jabba
They
looks
don't.
great.
They don't put the details into like the Black Series like they should.
No, they don't. No.
Judd did state that he disagrees with Wild Bill go forward if in the picks they have a fig already made already. Oh yeah, we did. Um, he will show up in the main line. That's what he thinks. And then all of the, I guess he's talking about Super 7 are released in April 2024.
Sure is wild.
I mean, it's crazy. Like this is you're getting. I think you're getting a lot. I mean, that price point's still
Yeah.
oof, $90. What I mean,
Yeah. I mean, for Salacious B. Crumb, you can't argue with the
you're
price.
like, you're like I would pay 90 just for that alone.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if that was if that was Star Wars HasLab, like a giant Salacious B. Crumb, I'd probably be in it. I don't know why. I was just being like, yo, I just gotta have me a Salacious B. Crumb. That's it.
Would you put him in a suit?
And I'll press his stomach, you'd be like, like, that's all.
There
That's
you
all I
go.
need
There
to
you go,
do.
Dante. Right there.
Yes, look at him. He's a treasure of Star Wars hut, the hut, whatever his palace, book palace, palaces, palisades, whatever his place is called.
back when Jim Henson was doing some amazing work and just having fun.
Yeah, give me a
But
Kermit esque like creature, but doesn't talk, but has a funny laugh and looks great on film. I got you. What do you
he's got
call
to look at he's gonna eat that bug.
it? Exactly. See, and it should
Oh,
open
it
up and
actually
like,
open. It does. It opens up and he you can put the bug in there.
oh, nice. But you should be able to like move it, like open Jabba's like jaw and have his little tongue look out, like
Slime feature comes a little bit of slime in the
yes.
mouth too.
Remember
Wait.
they used to do that with
He does it.
Ghostbusters.
He doesn't love the price, but he bought the palace set.
See,
So yeah, you got to, man. You got to. That means you got the sales barge too, right?
yep. That means he bought it for Salacious B. Crumb. That's what Trevor
He
bought it
did.
for.
He's gonna sell everything. He's keeping it just for the crumb.
That's it. He's like, I got what I needed.
So Trevor's got to take a. He's got to do a really nice photo shot of just that figure alone, just for you. You know.
On a mythic, he'll be sitting on a Mythic Legion's shoulder. And like,
But yeah, this it looks good.
yeah,
Then we got the Super 7 Thundercats Lair reveal, $650 and $100 shipping. Will be available on Super 7 site and other online retailers. Unlockable tiers were hinted at during an interview, so it looks like they will be using their version of crowdfunding. The cat's lair comes with a lot of accessories you will see in the following photos, along with the measurements of the set in the photos that follow. That's a lot of accessories. What is this going to make you? Is this just going on
that
the list?
price. Nah, that price is that's a hard pill to
Oh,
swallow.
just wait until you see this, though. As long as it's not Thunder Tank plastic.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I cannot do it. One, space alone. Space alone for this thing. Yo, this thing has to have its own living room.
But let's be real here. I think with a lot of these bigger displays, these his tanks, dragonflies, I think it's really pushing collectors to start focusing maybe more on a specific collection versus being so open to everything. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a Joe collector, so I feel like I'm leaning a lot more towards Joe, and I'm thinking, what can I cut away? My NECA Turtles are almost at that complete set where I can say I'm done with NECA Turtles. I feel like with Mezco, it's hard to say. I keep saying I'm done with Mezco, but they always do some stupid shit that draws me in. Like when they did that mech suit, I was just like, damn it.
Yeah, see, Mezco, it's easier for me. I pick and choose, and it's not everything, which I love about that because it's not like, oh, I gotta have this Mezco, I gotta have this one. Like it's Solomon Kane, cool. I like that character. I can buy him, and it's just easier for me on that end. Now, some of the other ones a little bit harder, but this, I like Thundercats, but not $650 worth of Thundercats. I don't have no Thundercats figures. So these are an easy skip for me. But man, I'm telling you, you need to have a living room. And if you live in a place that has high taxes, let's say you live in California, this thing's almost $800 for you.
You could live in it. This might be. I mean, for $800, that's what you know. You get. This is like a bedroom for some people in California. RG just comes in the middle of everything. What did I miss? He's like that. He's like the dude from Big Lebowski.
It's always an hour and 5 minutes with him. It's like comes in. I did it to him on Monday on the show. I'm like, hey, I'm RG. What did I miss?
Yeah,
Like I'm
exactly.
late as usual.
Oh, Judd said we all knew. He's like, we all know you live in a sprawling mansion, Dante.
I
You have
wish.
lots of room.
Shh. Not for this. Not
Look,
for
I mean, it
this.
looks good. I mean, again, though, you gotta. If you look at it this way, you're like, that thunder tank's supposed to come out of that paw.
Look, now is this a render or is this what it actually looks like? That's the thing. Because
um,
remember, sometimes what they render up can be a
we
little bit
we
different than
we
what you
do
get.
get some shots of like actual. I think these ones are renders.
Yeah,
I mean, look at 36, a little bit over
I just
36 and a half inches tall,
so that
and it's
means is it
34 inches deep.
I can't remember how big was Galactus. I think Galactus was like 36 inches tall, if I
So
remember
you
correctly.
got Galactus a throne, maybe
Basic
Thundercats.
I mean, like I'm looking at Galactus right now. If Galactus is 36 inches tall, and that's supposed to be 36 inches tall, good, and it's let's say Galactus is 36. If this is 36.7, it's bigger than Galactus.
Justin, you got those deep pockets. Those
Man,
deep pockets.
wish my
And
father
then
didn't
and then he
like me.
said, and RG, of course, yes, RG, we do love you, man. We do. Cutthroat says looks awesome. We
It does,
got
but
a
do you have does he,
hello from
the question you got to ask
Minna.
yourself, cut through, is it $650 awesome plus taxes plus shipping?
We will know what it looks like once they show it at SDCC.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody needs to get their hands on it and push the plastic with their fingers, not just a little bit. But anyway, so the cat's lair folds open with two mountain diorama backdrops. Lifting claws reveal what look like turrets and a front staircase. The chest symbol lights up, and so do the eyes. Those are all the pieces of it.
can you park the Thunder Tank in front of it though?
I I, I don't even know what I don't know what the measurements of the Thunder Tank is, but I mean, as a kid, like, could you imagine having this as a kid, like this thing opening up and be this
Yo,
ginormous,
having
like
this, having this as a kid would be great. Having this as an adult is like, my money's gotta go to somewhere else. I gotta eat this week, okay? I gotta eat for the next month and a half.
those those D&D players could use this as a dungeon master wall or whatever. Like,
That's what you're gonna be renting out as. Hey, I'm playing some D&D. Hey, what's that? Oh, that's a castle. That's gonna be the big old dungeon. Okay, okay, we're gonna using that. We're gonna get the money's worth out of that bad boy. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's nice looking if that's what it's gonna actually look like. But the thing is huge.
the back of the playset opens up to reveal multiple levels and many rooms of play. The top level has the control room with the center console and two side displays. The left side has a Panthros workshop with a Thunderillium chamber. The right side unfolds to reveal the throne room. The center level has is the foyer entrance with some panels on the wall on either side. Then there are stairs that lead to the sword chamber that stores the Sword of Omens.
Mm, mm.
Sanse's like, damn.
I don't know what to say. Like honestly, like this.
I was
And
expecting a lot more like cheapness in the interior, like stickers and
I didn't expect that. My thing is, it's just like, where do you put this? And if you have, do you have all the Thundercats to put in there at this point?
but Dante, you got to look at this too as there are people that just collect Thundercat stuff.
Which is true. That's very true. That's very true. I'm
They're
just
not
wondering, do you
sick
have
like
all?
us.
But do you have all the Thundercats to put in there though? I mean, I understand
I
Super
mean,
Seven is kind of slow drawing out some of the figures, but do you have every Thundercat to put into there?
I think so.
Has Wily Kit and
I
Wily
mean,
Cat been released? That's the question now. See,
well, he's on the way.
he's on the way. Okay.
Do figures fit in those chairs? I would assume so.
I don't know. It looks like it's made for ants art. Looks like it's made for ants.
Oh, look at you trying to. Here's a close up of the control room. The screen has a light glow around it. Looks like it might be backlit On the lower level, third image, there's a weapons room with Panthro's nunchucks, Tigra's bolo whip, and Chitara's staff. In the fourth image, the space shows the sword chamber. You can see a dial above the doorway, so it appears to rotate to reveal either the sword chamber or the weapons room. Yeah,
See, now this would
he's
be
sitting in
cool.
that chair.
Yeah, this would be cool if you can switch it out. Like you have like little cards you can just put in there and switch it out with. That could be, yeah. See, all right, you roll for that.
Why?
He says the accessories are there for decor only.
that, that is funny.
That's the
That is
unlock. See, you
funny.
got a lot of chairs and a table and a sword.
They're not even scaled right for the figures at all.
Hey, you want the right skill chairs for you for this? You gotta unlock it.
But yeah, this. I mean, it's still. I mean, if Hasbro does like something GI Joe like this, I'm gonna be screwed.
I don't think they would. Honestly, I don't think they would. This is gonna be a good president to see. I
That's
mean,
pretty cool. That work the little this area.
yeah. So I know they did Snake Mountain, but this you get. I really want to see if this gets backed and made. Man, it's going to set a huge precedent. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's giving those Thundercat fans what they would want. Like it hits a
Yeah,
lot of the spots. You know, it's gonna be good for some figure photography in certain areas.
yeah. I mean, you can get
Maybe
away with
not
it.
so much. Like I guess you got enough space here, but when you
Yeah,
look at it, like when they're showing it like this, yeah, that's not really a weird. You got the hinge there and stuff like that, but
which I mean, you can always like have like kind of catty corner with the Thunder Tank, like or Panther working on a Thunder Tank with that too.
Archie, this is house shopping. When you see it in person, you start having second thoughts.
Oh, so this is Property Virgins. So the cats were looking for something on Earth, like a lair that's built out of rocks. But you know, it's in a good place where some robot bears could live. You know, living not too far from them. And their little pet Snarf Snarf can also run around, have some space to run around, play inside.
Can you
Here we have the Thunder's lair.
imagine having a cat run around constantly screaming snarf at you? I'd be like, dude, just shut up. Just stop. Stop.
Yeah, this is what House Hunters is all about. Hi, I'm Lionel. I don't have a job. This, this is Tigra. She doesn't have a job. Panther, he's a mechanic. And, what do you do? Oh yeah, the other guy doesn't do anything either.
And we got these two kids we
Kid.
adopted off the streets.
Well, actually, you got three because Lionel's a giant kid himself. If you
Yeah.
think about it, Lionel is a giant kid because remember when they left the planet, he was a kid.
I mean, he maybe got a little bit of autism. I mean, look at Step Brothers, the movie Step Brothers. I mean, that's all that movie's about.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. Never know.
Yeah,
But
this is House Hunters all the way.
House Hunters. Beast Kingdoms. Dynamic action heroes. You like some Beast Kingdom?
Depends on which ones they are.
This is a Marvel Comics San Diego Comic Con exclusive. And that's for that Dynamic Action Heroes Medieval Knight Spider-Man. It's $159.99, available at booth 2849. It's approximately 7.8 inches tall, 18 points of articulation. The head sculpt includes LED lights and eyes. The steel spider claws on the back can be disassembled and reassembled into a single double-edged knife. Classic long sword, scabbard, long and short wrist blades, Spider-Man rope launcher, energy ball hanging on the waist. Boom.
Yo, that part was just at the right time. It's like, I got you.
When I saw this, I was like, "Is that one of the Swarm figures from Action Force?"
Yeah, this is a pass for me. Yeah,
It
I don't.
comes with a bunch of cool stuff.
It does, but
It's
I
weird. It's weird they chose a black background to just like to show off a black
yeah,
figure. Like you have to I don't know.
it's just weird. I like sometimes like when they kind of do like a little revision on like characters, but this not for me. And the height, and it's also the height as well. Like I have nowhere to put it.
Judd with the Thundercats, but there's so much space for activities.
I'm telling you,
And then Judd
House
said,
Hunters.
or RG said, pass next. He doesn't want to look at this. Black Knight, what the f is that? I don't know. I don't. It, I don't get it.
Like you really can't even see it either with that black
No.
background. So it's just like it's black blending in with black.
And then they did a Batman Returns Keaton, over 20 points of articulation, 4 interchangeable hands, fist, open palm, gripping object, gripping dart, cape made of real fabric, gliding cape, pre-order exclusive bonus, iconic design from Batman Returns, accessories: 1 battering, 1 small dart, and 1 grappling gun.
Eh, I mean, it's not bad. Better than what McFarlane did. He actually looks like
But
Keaton.
but again, all right. This is $60 figure.
Mm. Well,
His face
that's
doesn't
why I
look
pay.
bad.
That's why I pay Mayfex to make my DC
What is
figures.
this? Is that the articulation where it's just like a cut and there's like a
Probably,
ball
yeah.
up
It's
there?
probably just, yeah. It's probably articulation.
Again, another they're advertising their figure that is wearing black on a very dark background. So it's like you're little baby Red
This makes a
Skull.
little bit more. Well, this makes a little bit more sense because they're trying to make it like it's like he's in Batman
Yeah.
Returns, which I can get that. But I think of what else it has in pictures like in all white as well.
Yeah.
Nope,
I
you
mean,
don't need no bat nipples. Why do people want bat nipples on their figures? No,
no.
stop it, Black Knight. No, no bat nipples. This is not what's
And
his
then
name,
we
Batman.
get into Mattel's 12 days of fandom.
Ooh.
In
Days of
hand
fandom, what you
SDCC
need.
2023 Motu Masterverse motherboard exclusive, available in person at the show starting on Wednesday, July 19th, with online orders going live on MattelCreations.com starting July 21st. $65. Largest ever Masterverse figure, towering over the other characters in the line over 12 inches. Highly detailed sculpting and deco, soft goods cape with printed graphics, wings, cape, collar, and cables are connected to a removable back peg. Multiple feathered wings expand to 24 inches wide. Features 30 points of articulation and includes a set of swappable hands and a display stand. Have you seen this thing yet, Dante?
Yes, I've seen a lot. I've seen some people who have gotten it in to review,
Oh, not that
and it
one
looks
guy that
great.
really loves Motu and is always happy about everything. And
Yeah,
but anyway,
you know, I said I stick with my guns with Mattel. I just stick with Revelation figures. This is one I will get. I probably will order and get.
I don't know, man. Like Mattel sort of does some people dirty a little bit when they're with their orders, you know. But
This would be the first time in a long time I order anything from online.
you didn't get that the last mail away one they did or pre-order. It was like the
Oh, Scare Glow.
no. Um, I can't think of it off the top of my head. My brain's not working right now. But somebody in the chat might do it. It was but anyway, Judd definitely knows. Um, but anyway, you get this box. It's just when you see it, it almost like, oh, it's a Transformer. No, it's definitely Masters Universe. Lots of work in the box, showing it all off, and the figure looks pretty freaking dope.
Yeah, yeah. Like it. So I, for those who haven't seen the first season, this is kind of what the second season's probably Big Daddy is going to be.
Wait, what is this?
I
Legends
was reading that too.
can eat a
It's skin
fat
I
one. I've
know
tried
left
to
field.
order Mirage Litter pickup like 7 times because they won't give me the option to ship it, and it keeps getting canceled. At least it's getting canceled, man. I've had my April on pre-order, since they first put up the pre-orders, and I got my 2 foot soldiers in like a while ago, and my April hasn't shown up. They keep pushing it back, keep pushing it back. I keep getting the email to accept the delay, and yeah, it's frustrating because I need that April because it's way better than the first one I got. The other one, it looks like ate something allergic, you know.
I think so. Real quick, go back to what Legends Collector said. I think sometimes if they can't find it, they'll cancel it because the store says I may have it, but they may not be able to find it where it's supposed to be at. So
See,
that may be the reason why that store just can't find it. I've had that.
and
That has happened, and it's
they're probably
happened to
getting
me.
calls of people asking about it too, and they're like, probably like, we don't have it. People been calling for it,
Exactly.
but yeah, my April was when they were shipping from their website. But yeah, so we get this blue lady. You were saying that this is part leads up to the second season or something.
Yeah, so that's probably she's probably gonna be the big baddie for the second season. Because that's kind of like how they ended it. Like so, if you haven't watched it, you can still like. Unfortunately, I'm going to spoil it for you. It's been out for a while. So basically, Skeletor, when he gets brought back and gets brought back into, goes back to the Snake Mountain. It's all Triclops' fault because Motherboard is the reason why. And like he started that cult after Skeletor left, and that's who this is. Motherboard is she's actually a real person. I thought because they made it seem like she was just like something made up from Hordak, but she's actually a real, well, I guess, real computer that's alive somehow or has consciousness some way.
I mean, she definitely has that evil vibe when you're just seeing the
Yeah,
colors and everything.
this is one I'll forgive with the ball joints at the
Look at
feet
that.
that you can see. You know, it's not McFarlane. Dad, she is wow. Then you have to make like she is tall. Like when you look at like those Masters of the Universe figures, like even though Skeletor is just like bending on one knee, like she is kind of still tall. Like he even if you stand him up, she comes up to he comes up probably to her thigh. So that is a huge figure.
Yeah, Judd is angry with has Mattel. He's like just like Hasbro's done collecting Mattel.
I understand.
Unlike majority of crybabies that complain about companies but still buy everything they put out, I speak with my wallet and don't buy their product anymore. Mattel is the latest company. Yeah, he ordered a figure and some, I think some Hot Wheels, and this was like exclusive figure, and they
Mhm.
basically mailed him the Hot Wheels and said they sent him the figure,
Oh
and they
wow.
and they're saying that they sent it, and yeah, it's a pain. It's stupid, and I would be frustrated too. It's like you're trying to collect this entire series of figures. You're the one that you're going for that you ordered and locked in, paid for it, waited so long to get, and then you don't get it. Like that's so ridiculous. And the company
Yeah.
shouldn't even question it. Like if you're not like if you're purchasing something from a company and it's your first time saying, "Hey, I didn't get something," you should follow through and probably send them one. And then if it's a reoccurring thing, then obviously they're this or that. Like it's stupid. So I mean, it's because
Oh,
I also like, yeah, Judd, you gonna get this too? And he's just like, no.
so and with that, because like I did have an issue. CMD store I ordered, like I said, I ordered the Amadeus Chill Wave, but they sent me to Captain America's and I was missing Marvel Boy. So I emailed him. I took a picture of what I got and I emailed him. I was like, hey, I'm missing Marvel Boy, but I got an extra cap in here. And nice enough, they sent like within the same day, like a couple hours later, they're like, hey, like, sorry, we'll go ahead and send you out Marvel Boy. Keep the cap. I was like, what? I was like, I had no problem sending the cap back because I don't need extra one. But I was like, that's cool. Like that's how it should be done. Like if like that's how a company should be doing it. Even though they're not like the manufacturer of these figures, they acknowledged the mistake. It was like, hey, sorry, we'll rectify it. That's how it should be.
Judd, don't be. He's like, I hope this figure ends up being trash.
Yeah, Jack. No, come on, I like this figure. I like this one.
He wants you to get
Yeah.
it and have it be trash. But I mean, they shot the photos with this figure really well.
Yeah, like I said, she looks good. Like it's it's an artificial robot, so it's fine. Wow,
That's
she
why
even
the
comes with the
balls
plug.
and yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, hold on.
Read
Let
the
me go on.
comment there. It's not an attitude anymore. Was to say at least you get cool DC action figures.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I took a swig of my Pepsi. All right, I
Are you
think I'm
sure?
good. Yeah,
Sure.
because if you show that Batman Spawn, oh my goodness.
So McFarlane Toys store has partnered with EQL to release some of our most in-demand products. This platform helps prevent bots and scammers to help ensure products get into the hands of the real fans. It's our commitment to run fair. Mind you, this was released when they did the Amazon Batmobile. Why
Bots and scammers. Bots and scammers. That's what we're really going with. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
say it. Go ahead. Let it out. Let it out, Dante.
I'm just saying, like you ain't gotta worry about bots and scammers. Like your stuff's still sitting on the shelf.
But what about
The
this?
only thing that people are getting hyped about is that Batmobile '89. That's it. That's it. Because you couldn't keep that anywhere on your website, anybody's website. You couldn't keep it. So
But yeah, it
that's
couldn't
about it.
open it up for people that would just pre-order it. They had. It's like
Exactly. How
we
hard is
get
it to?
this. What? It's sold. This sold out. I was about to start reading the details about this. Why did this sell out?
Because it's painted like the DC superpowers figures. It's the same paint, the same
It looks
as a DC.
stupid.
But that when they released him as a DC superpowers figure, that's the color he came in.
Well, I understand that, but he didn't have the suit,
No,
did he? No.
yeah, he still had the suit. Like it was so like the little plastic shield on DC superpower one, it came off. You could take it off. I think actually this is what he looked like as a DC superpowers figure. Yeah, I think this is like the actual look of
Oh,
it, if I remember correctly.
where's this one at?
I think that one was already. I think that one was already released
No,
first.
no, it didn't. He's been using this damn card art, and he hasn't
No,
released a figure looking like this at all.
you know who did? DC Direct did because I
Yeah,
have that one. DC
but we
Direct
he's
did release that one,
he needs to lose the DC license. I'm gonna say it.
and it's another
I'm gonna say
year.
it. I'm gonna say it.
Another year. He's locked it in.
That dude looks like the freaking villain from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Shave and a haircut. 2 bit. Like, oh, there he is. I almost make him sound like Mr. Man. I don't want to do that.
But yeah,
You know what I tell Roger Rabbit?
Roger Rabbit and burrowing into those memories of Jessica Rabbit.
Exactly.
His jackhammer game is on point.
Thanks for the memories.
But yeah, this is who's getting this? Who ordered this? Who? Somebody out there.
Somebody did. It wasn't
I,
me. Thank goodness. This
I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
for $40. This is what I'm going. This is what he's going to give you. I can give you probably something better. For $40, he gives you this ugly Batman head sculpt, a spawn that you don't maybe looks articulate. You're not sure until you take it out of the box and play with it. Was it a backdrop? Was it a cardboard backdrop? Two, not one, but two collectible cards that everybody's be clamoring over. Like, oh my goodness, and two bases. Two black bases have nothing on them, just regular old black bases that anybody can 3D print for you. Probably yeah, do it. Like, yo, you know what? I'll do this out of the free time. Like, you only have to pay me for this. I'll pay for the shipping and ship it to you. Extra hand, my foot. Look, the art looks better than the figures. Look at that. Well, the Batman kind of looks kind of wonky. I don't know.
That's the backdrops you get. It's a
Oh my goodness.
cardboard square that you tuck into this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we actually get a weird Spawn logo that's not in the whole foot. Like what?
The Power Force did better with this than they did. Look at that.
Ow, my
Ah!
toe!
You would think Spawn would come like with like an angry head, not Batman. Like
he has a Spawn cape spikes.
this is ridiculous.
It's a big old chunk of plastic.
Yeah, exactly. The head looks small on their body. I don't know what it is. Like the heads always look small on the body. Nobody ever has like a proportionate head. And if I don't know if you have a picture of Spawn as well.
Oh, you know it's in here. Look at
Look at
that.
this. Look at this. Look
What
at
is
this.
that? What is that? Look, that looks weird too. I mean, if you guys are liking it, like these are just our opinions. If you like McFarlane stuff, that's
Mm.
cool. I do own some McFarlane stuff. Dante, I don't think owns any McFarlane stuff, so it's a mixed
Oh,
match.
actually, I do own one Swamp Thing.
Okay,
So because he actually looked like Swamp Thing.
and this is like we're not ragging on it because we want to rag on it. It's just like like you can't just keep gobbling the same shit up and then expect it to be better the next time because people, if you're buying this, he's thinking it's good. He's thinking no. Let all the McFarlane crap that's crap go to clearance. Nobody's selling it or buying it, so it's like just think about before you invest. Don't let the Batman hype train get you because you know he's
Sorry.
pushing it with this. He's pushing it with the Spawn. Like the Spawn's gonna
Oh yeah.
probably be the luring in part, but we already had this Spawn. This is the Mortal Kombat Spawn.
Oh wow. Oh wow. See, that's
It
even
looks
worse.
it looks like it has the texture in it. If it was smooth, it would have been the other release, but he has the texture.
Just sorry, just real quick for you. I just got an update in the Discord. Um, you don't want to know what Jada figures are there.
What?
They're showing
What?
off DJ, Dalcine, and looks like Cammy as well.
Man, he needs to bust out that. He needs to bust out that Dan Ibiki. I know he wants it. I still need to get
And
him on my channel, man.
yeah, and then they're showing the Mega Man figures as well too.
I only want the one Mega Man. I just need one Mega Man. That's all.
Well, they got one that's unhelmet, has the helmet off, and he has the hair.
Oh,
Oh,
shut up. Shut up.
I kid you not. I'm kid you not. This is from Toy Bro. Like this is posted on the Discord page. I'm looking at it.
But you want to know what I got? Ryan Thomas, my boy. He's actually over there. He's helping $7 a pop out at SDCC.
I appreciate it. No, I'm just saying. It just popped up. I was like,
NECA
I'll let you know.
has Last Ronin Casey Jones on display. So all their a lot of tons of turtle stuff. They had some more ultimates, and they also then he was checking out the Mezcos. Mezcos have like the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow on display, but
which I'm surprised about Mezco because they're doing Mezco days. Why would they really do anything?
I don't know. But Jada is with DJ. That's a good one. And Cammy. I know.
Yeah.
I knew Dawson was coming, but that's only day one. They you know they got more up their sleeve.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I do apologize. Like, yeah, I thought you'd be interested in like that. DJ, Cammy,
Spawn.
Look at this. This dude, like, if this is the same freaking figure from the Mortal Kombat line,
It looks like it, and they just painted it a different. I don't. Different. They gave it a full, like a better cape. It's a new cape. The cloud sword, because they already gave us an axe and a normal sword. They're like, what else can we do? Let's just do this cloud sword. But yeah, so yeah, people are leaving because, like Judd even said, people are. What's up, action figs? Yeah, people are leaving. So yes, this is Spawn and Batman. There you go. It's look at that.
what background is that? Is this Mortal Kombat or is this Batman? I'm so confused. Oh,
looks like
Lord.
it looks like the skulls you'd put on a lowrider.
Like this, like this is like something from I could see this like from like Mexico, like if you had the pink skulls or like the skull head guys, like those. Or if you just had Spawn by himself, like this was deluxe Spawn. This makes no sense here.
It's,
If it was
it's
like a
like
city
you'd be looking at it,
backdrop,
you're like, why does my Spawn have a texture to it when it's smooth in the image, and then why does my Batman look like he dropped his ice cream on the ground?
right? This like if it was like a city backdrop, this would
Exactly.
work. It's just two dudes standing here looking at the same two dudes.
McFarlane Collector Edition Wave 1 pre-orders are live. We got Superman Action Comics number 1, $29.99, August 2023 release. Um, Attachable breakage chains, exclusive card stand and base. He looks weird.
Yes, that's what I want. A base for the card
Why?
to stand
It,
on.
and why? Yeah, base for the card. When then the figure gets this basic thing, but why is the symbol on his chest isn't it's super tiny? If you look at the card art, it's not that tiny.
Yeah, because he made his figure bigger than the symbol. That's why
I think he's got
he
that.
made his figure bigger than the symbol.
So we need to
If
put
the
real
figure was a
cheese
little bit
in
smaller,
water.
it would probably fit. That's man, I just can't. I can't do this. This dude.
He's
That's
trying with these head sculpts though. Then we got the Green Lantern, Alan Scott, Day of Vengeance, $30. I guess these Marvel collector's edition. He's increasing the prices on them because they come with a card stand. And how are you going to have Alex Ross's beautiful art right here? Right, you
and
see
then
this,
make this dude look like
and then
yeah,
bam,
no, yeah,
that doesn't look like the art at all.
no,
He doesn't have his like it's just a normal body with some loose fitting clothes. No, we got to give him abs and all that stuff.
right.
The
Cause
diaper
he
crotch hangs super low.
that is true. Because like if you're going off the Alex Ross art, it's just like he was like an older man in there. He wasn't like this young guy. Like he was older. He was like seeing some things. He bent through the things. Like come on, like
All right, I'll get through this a little bit. I mean, the head sculpts are getting better. I can at least say that. That ring is, I don't know what. Yeah, that looks weird.
somebody
You
just
know,
painted a green dot on that hand. That's it.
we got the translucent, super weak green lantern.
It
That
wasn't
made
even
it.
translucent. Come on, man.
And then we got this one, which I was like, I got to it, and when Judd said it, I was like, oh, Abyss looks cool. And I'm like, I saw that, and I was like, nope.
Oh,
Like in mid top, I was like, nope, because look at this. What is this? What is going on here?
he must be a newer Batman villain because I'm not familiar with Abyss. But then you only gave one extra hand, which kills me.
But what's going on with this torso stuff?
I don't even know what the torso is. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to figure it out. I'm not gonna wrap my brain and hurt myself
Is there a video
and get
game
my
where you play as this guy?
no.
Like it's no, not like this. Like it has this like little thing where you're playing in like a what movie or what game was that?
Somebody's probably playing Fortnite and was like, "Hey, Dad, look at this
No.
cool character." Like, I can make that into a bad guy for Batman.
Then we got Catman. This one actually I think looks semi decent with the detail in the claws. How many pictures we got? So the claws have some cool detail, but his see that image takes me. I retract my statement because I saw this originally. Look at this like head sculpt right here
Right.
and here. And I'm like, dude, that's pretty impressive for a McFarlane because I'm used to the doe eye mannequin looking head sculpts. But then now that I see it like this, I'm like, oh,
And they gave him the cheapest fabric cape. Come on, man.
I mean, it's not. I've had the cheapest come with a Figma figure. It was like a dryer sheet. So
This is.
yeah,
He could at least put a wire in there, because you know that cape's not gonna flare out like that.
and look at his price. This is a $25 figure, but he comes with like two knives and all that stuff. It's like, why are you not getting? Yeah, like he comes with a bunch of stuff, but he's at 25. But then the other ones, you get a little plastic base with a card to mount on. You're paying 30. He's doing the water testing. Everybody.
but it'll be like, yo,
Oh,
in
he
the
said
comic
read
you
the shit
mean
on this one. Okay. Designed with ultra articulation with up to 22 moving parts, but it still needs that include stand to stand. Catman includes 2 knives, claw hands, and base. Fabric cape, meow. Included collectible art card with character art and all that stuff. See, we need. Thank you, Judd, for pointing that out.
yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on this.
Then we get in some NECA,
That's a little bit better.
some Last Ronin. Raphael, I know Judd's all about this one because I mean Raphael is the best turtle,
Yeah, yes, I do like Raphael. But was he in the last Ronin comic? Because I didn't read that. Was he in the comic itself?
sort of. A lot of these figures, they're doing a prequel to the Last
Okay.
Ronin, so it's gonna
Okay.
have a little bit more like what happened to the brothers and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, if you didn't read at this point, if you didn't read it, like I'm sorry, I'm gonna kind of spoil it for you. They're all dead except for one. It was Michael. Was it Michelangelo? Was the last Ronin? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, if I
And it,
spoiled it for you.
it ended.
Sorry.
I thought it ended really well for like the way to end the four turtles. I mean, I thought it was pretty good end, but then it's like starts a new beginning in a sense at the same time.
Yeah, I seen something like that where it was four more. It was like four
Like baby
turtles in like
turtles,
this new land. Yeah.
four baby turtles. But I like how the arrow actually sticks into his like
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that.
he's wide, he's big. Like
Yeah,
he just looks mean.
he looks good. Not bad. It's yeah. I like the turtles, but I have no need to collect them.
They look amazing though. I had
Yeah,
to
they
say
do.
no on all the last run, and then I'm like, but if they do a Casey Jones, and then I'm like, oh dang it, I'll have to get a Casey Jones at minimum.
I thought when I
Ultimate
first seen this
Karai.
figure, yeah,
This one.
I thought it was I thought it was Electra at first. I was like, dang, they doing Electra now?
She's sort of a little bit lacking compared to the
Yeah,
turtles, but I mean, this is how she is drawn. But I mean, it's funny that you're saying it's Electra. I mean, because of the origin of the turtles and what inspired the Ninja Turtles. I mean, Daredevil did inspire them
yeah. It looks
because you got the foot instead of the hand.
yeah.
So it
It looks
looks
good. It
good. I
looks
was just
good.
looking at
Yeah.
this the foot soldier, and I'm like, oh, I was like, did they just take the foot soldier lower half? But they didn't. They didn't.
No, she don't look bad. I like she comes with two different head sculpts. At least it's two different head sculpts. You get the neutral face and the screaming face. That works for me.
She just looks like the ninja, the daughter of Shredder, right there.
Going down to the.
Then we get this thing.
Who is this dude? I'm not even familiar or seen him before.
It's from the Mirage comics.
Oh,
There's
okay.
alternate hands, time scepter, attachable effects for the staff and hands, window box packaging. Co-creator Kevin Eastman. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the time people.
Yeah.
Like it just looks awkward. Like I feel like the lady with the watch is on her. This guy, it just feels out of place when you like have your turtles and all this stuff, and then you're like, oh wait, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, I'm displaced at a time.
I mean, still has cool sculpt. Looks like his jaw articulates.
Yeah, he looks like a cool character that I could fit in with something else, but I don't know if I would buy him just
Cool how it's like
separately.
a hand that's wrapped around, like it's gripping
Yeah,
whatever that is. Weird that they could have done some like translucence for the effects.
that is true. That is very true. If somebody got hold of that, yeah, they could probably. You know what? I probably could 3D print some bubbles like that, some green translucent bubbles.
Oh damn! Dante spoiled it. I'm not reading it now.
It's still a good read. It's some from what I heard, it was still a good read.
It is a
It's
good
still
read.
something to go back and read, like in your spare time. No, he is
One
tall.
V Donatello. Roll
My
that
my thing is
D20
like, you
again.
know what? You could probably use him for like a Doctor Strange picture. Like he would work probably would well with Doctor Strange. Like the way he looks, he would work well with it.
To be honest, anything fantasy themed and stuff like that, magic themed, I think you could just blend it in.
Yeah, and then give him the staff of Watum.
He's using his flame powers to grab onto those watches there.
He said, "Time is nothing for you. Time is nothing for me."
Those timeless memories that I'm going to grab there. And you could pull onto my long, weird, looks like insect antler thingies.
Oh
It's weird.
Lord have mercy! Oh man,
All right, but then we get into this awesome thing.
yeah.
Last Ronin
Which is
Ultimate Footbot.
mm-hmm. This is actually sculpted by Mayshow from top to bottom.
Really?
Yeah,
Look at that. It's gorgeous. This wasn't in the Last Ronin, everybody. So if you go to read the Last Ronin, this wasn't in there. But the prequel most likely will have this.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like this is kind of weird to have it in the last Ronin, but I didn't know if it was or not.
And then there's
Oh,
my
that's kind of
boy.
cool.
There's my boy. All I get is this weapon in his arms. Casey Jones right there smashing the head in.
But that's kind of cool. Like you can put that piece onto like your other figure.
Oh, there's Fugitoid all busted up back there too.
Yeah,
Yeah, got the head of him. It comes with extra arms and heads and damage, and then we get Flash Gordon. But yeah, so you get the extra
yeah, I like
attachment
this.
hands, the weapons. You get the
Arm's
cut
kind of
off
cool.
head, and then you got that smashed up head that was on the end right there.
Oh, Legends Clutcher said the foot bots are in the flashback scenes.
Which then you'll see them more in the prequel when they start doing all the flashbacks. I mean, it showed like Raph and stuff like that. It just wasn't enough for somebody to be like, oh, dude, these were this, because the robots they had in the last Ronin were sort of. I wish they were this consistently, but yeah, they look
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, they do.
I think these, like, at least look at this. You can get 3 of these for what, like, if I'm doing my math right,
How much are they again?
they're like probably like 35, 37.
That's not too bad.
So, I mean, it's definitely better than buying 3 Crimson Guards from Super 7.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get a lot more articulation and fun out of them.
Very true.
But then we get King features Flash Gordon, the movie Ultimate Flash Gordon, Final Battle version, 7-inch scale action figure. Flash Gordon. Extra hands, weapons, heads. Again, NECA doesn't hold back.
Wait, can you go back a little bit? I'm just like the 2 other head sculpts come with. He has the same facial features. Like there's no real difference in
His
between.
eyes are open with the eyebrow up. His eyebrows up and his mouth slightly open.
Yeah, tell me what the difference is, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they had an open mouth here, straight face here, that they kept over here, raised the eyebrow here, raised the eyebrow here.
He's like,
actually,
do you smell what the Flash
all
is
their
cooking?
eyebrows are almost. I don't know. I guess you'd have to see it in person. I don't know.
No, that's what it is. It's like, do you smell what the Flash is cooking?
This one looks awesome, though.
Yes.
We got the Prince Volton.
Yes.
Just because you just don't see characters looking all crazy and wild like this. And, like, you could mix him with, like, your Hawkman figures if you got some Hawkman. And
but look at his facial expressions. You can tell, like, he has different facial expressions.
yeah, the cheesy grin, the O face, the laughing. Like, this just looks like a fun figure. Like, you don't even have to really be a Flash Gordon fan and just like, dude, it's just a fun, wild ass figure. Have him fighting your Mezco Conan.
He's like, Flash!
Right?
Yeah, that was so awesome. Yeah, he's a good, great.
Why does this guy look familiar?
Ming the Merciless?
No, like he looks like somebody else, but yeah, we got Ming red military outfit version.
Oh, he looks like an evil Vulcan.
Yeah. See, even this guy had so Flash got the shaft when it came to head sculpts. Like he
Yeah,
has the snarled up mouth and more messed up eyebrows. He doesn't have the little cowl thing on. He's got the straight face. But I mean it's NECA.
yeah.
It's got some sculpt. It's gonna, be pretty good. If you're into this stuff, I mean it, lately they're plastic and everything. I haven't had any gripes with NECA, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't had too many issues with them.
Because there was that year of Judd says he looks like Spock. That's probably what it is
Yeah,
too. But
yeah, he does look like Spot with the hair and that thing, whatever, skull cap.
Cutthroat 220 for five of them. Talk about those bots. If I wouldn't buy five of them, it'd be crazy. You'd have to have space for those foot soldiers. But
Yeah,
this, I mean, I think with NECA, I think they do a great job. If you're a fan of this specific film and this, like, you're not going to be disappointed with it. Just when you with all NECA, this is what I will say: when you're buying them, they got the flap for a reason. Look at them, make
mm,
sure the sculpt's where it is, the paint, like just look for little QC things, um,
yeah.
so you don't get disappointed. But it is they're pretty cool. I added these at last minute because I was trying to help, and yeah, that didn't work too well. So ramen toys. We can already anticipate the heft of the ramen racer from these initial test shot parts. I feel like sarcasm was in that statement. Ignore the discoloration. These are the test shots of the PVC parts of the Inferno pack, i.e., the flame effects for the ramen racer, not looking like a cookie cutter anymore. We hope.
They
I
look
mean,
good.
did you back this? Did you get it?
No, I didn't. I did not.
You're scared of big vehicles. You're scared of losing space.
No,
You didn't want a black Charger.
no, I had the files for it. I said to print it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're in
Yeah,
that realm. You're in a realm
yeah,
that realm that I'm not in. So yes,
yeah.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
had
whoever got it, I mean, good on them. I mean, you're getting it. I'm happy for you.
Dante's. I'm just
I
gonna print
just
my own.
exactly like. I mean,
And Judd said he didn't write any of this. It's all ramen. Oh okay. Oh wait, what's Jordan Adams? Tons of TMNT reveals for comics, movies, Toon Lines, as well as Archie's too. Yeah, there's going to be
Archie.
the Archie comics versions.
Yeah. Also, yo, man, if I don't know.
There was in that Archie comics, they had so many cool characters. They had like this gecko that was in like a trench coat and stuff. That was pretty dope.
I might. All right,
The
you might
Archie
have me with
comic
the
stuff
Archies.
has a really good brightness to them. It's definitely has some good shelf presence. So we got some wheels, we got some hoods.
Mhm.
The details are there. Looks like a pretty. It's hard to say. From this shot, I was like, that looks like a decently thick hood.
Yeah,
You know, you don't want your girl's hood that thick though. Um,
that's for what's it called?
the mask.
Mask. Yeah.
I want to start seeing stuff that's put together and finalized. Judd did say that the Ramen Racer should be at PowerCon that he's going to. So
Hmm.
I would like to, I'm like, dude, go up there and just start poking it with your finger. The display, just
Nah,
start poking to see if it's thin plastic or whatever. But no, I want to see something like we're seeing all the time. We're seeing bits and pieces. Like I need some hands on. I need
right.
because all this stuff looks great. There's a lot of progress stuff. We need hands on.
Yeah, I like to see it all put together as well, and kind of see what it
Oh,
looks like.
Jordan Adams just dropping all this stuff. We got. He's like
Ooh,
it's like Belly Bomb, Mondo Gecko, movie professor Jordan Perry Kino in training, new foot soldiers.
wow.
Jeez, he's over there seeing it all, rubbing it in
Yeah,
our
Nick is
face.
really milking it out.
Apache Commander tooling is completed, and the production will be underway after PowerCon.
I don't
That's
know.
all.
Is there really like? And I'm not trying to be down on it. Like, is it really audience for Apache Commander from Centurions?
I guess. I don't know. I was never into Centurions, and then they picked this up to investigate.
I probably would have been on this if it was for 6-inch figures, but it's only for your 3 3/4 inch figures.
But this means that he's probably going to tackle what's not going to get funded. But then again, no,
I,
you're right. The ads for 3 3/4, so I guess it's not. Yeah, okay.
it may
So he's
get
just,
funded. You know what? Because they're done. I'll say this: Mattel has made some great
it's not.
dinosaurs. Like,
It's not even halfway.
oh, it's not. I didn't know. I haven't looked at it. Like, like these dinosaurs are freaking amazing.
Yeah, but you see, you already have the T Rex, dude. You'd be getting that set to have the same T Rex, just painted a little bit different,
Right, and that's the
and you get
thing.
in the car that you already have, and it's
And I
just
bought
like,
this. What is T Rex I got for cheap? So
oh, so you're sitting there telling everybody that it's awesome and their stuff's good, but you didn't even pay full price for the T Rex.
it was at a toy show. I didn't even know they even made this one. Honestly, because I had the giant size one.
You're like, whoa, whoa, stop attacking, stop attacking.
Yeah, I was like, yo. But he had like a bunch of raptors too that I was on trying to grab too. So, but
Having too
he's
much
my
fun.
pet.
He's just your
Oh
pet.
yeah.
So there was that old school, like, was it 80s, 90s show where the kid had like little mini small dinosaurs as pets.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the dang
I
show.
forgot
I
what.
know which one you're talking about.
It was. I think it was a movie though. I think it was a movie.
Yeah,
But so we got Legion's Con, November 11th through 12th, exclusive reveal.
can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that.
Judd, I'm name dropping you. Or hopefully let me touch it. If you touch it, get it on camera. Then I can put it in the show. Um, yeah, the first ever Mythic Legion / Cosmic Legion crossover 2-pack. Voltor the Mad, and this is the day 2 figure for the event, available at Legions Con 2023 on Sunday, November 12th. Character specific art done especially for this limited release packaging. The show version will also include bonus items that will not be offered in the standard release of these characters, which will be available next year. The Qual t-shirt that comes with the Mythic Waltor and the bone version of the Cosmic Cronin Skull are only included in the Legions Con show edition set.
Yeah, I did have somebody
That's
grab
funny.
that for me.
That's funny. Well, I mean, what are you talking? You got to go, man.
I'm going. Well, I'm
I'm
going.
sorry. I'm going. I think I got to do multiple days. I'm going to be with RG running his table.
Yeah, I'm going for the one day. I didn't purchase the second day. Only did one day.
So I told him I would do it, and I'm going to end up finding a way to make it happen. So, being flying, driving, or whatever. But I mean,
And that's the
I
thing
don't
because
know how I feel about this.
I like it. I honestly, I'm down for it. Like, it's kind of a cool set because I did get some of the Cosmic Legions, which I love. Like the Cosmic Legions, I really love. I wish I would have got more of the engineers. Honestly,
See, if I get if I were to get this, like, this has nothing to do with anything that I already have. Like, this would be like, I don't own any of the skeletons. The Cabal
uh,
shirt's pretty dope.
yeah, I'll fit. They would fit right with my little vampire dudes I got.
Oh, that's a little. He has like a little
Yeah,
skeleton drinking something, I guess. And then
yo,
this guy, I
that's
was like,
yo,
he's just so orange.
that's fine because I have an idea for him for a picture. So I love it because I have the white. Because there is if you ordered the original Cosmic Legions, there's a white and blue one. So like where that middle piece is blue, and the whole suit's white. So you can mix and match it up with them.
Stop,
But
Dante. Look at you. You're selling it, and it looks like that has the
yo, the
Cabal. Is
Cosmic
that
Legions are
looks like the
awesome.
Cabal logo there almost?
Yeah, but they're the Cosmic. I love these Cosmic Legions. I love them. See, like oh my goodness, the shield.
Stop. You're trying to get me to be, you're enabling. You're enabling, Dante.
Yo, it's because
like,
they're great because like the little guns can fit on, like the guns have little pegs on them and you can holster them on him. It's amazing. Even like the big guns have pegs on it. You can holster it on them. I wish I had it here. It's upstairs. I wish I had it with me so I can show you. Like it looks great. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic.
I
Like,
haven't. I didn't get any cosmic. I didn't back it. I didn't sign up
oh
for
my
that. That's a rabbit hole I said I wasn't going to go down.
no. When you go to Legion's Con, see them up
Stop.
close in person.
Stop.
You'll want them. I'm telling you. Look,
Judd,
they
you're
maybe get
still
a
watching,
moose.
dude. Make sure I don't get cosmic. I did get a moose.
No, if you're with Art, he's gonna make sure you get a moose.
I already have a moose.
Oh, excuse me. Make sure you get a Cosmic Legion. If you're with Art, he's gonna make sure you get a Cosmic Legion.
He's
Look at
probably gonna
that.
make sure I get this 2-pack.
You know what you could do? Like, even if you didn't, so if you're doing figure photography, like you have like a red planet and you just had that skull there and just like had the like body sitting there, just somebody examine it. Yo, like there's so many. I can't wait for this. I'm more excited for Legion's Con than New York Comic Con, which is crazy.
I mean, I guess, man. I guess it's
I'm happy for this. I'm excited for this. Sorry. I'm excited.
I
Yo.
mean, it does. I mean, it's probably gonna have a wash, and it's not gonna be as orange if I see it in person. I don't know.
Probably.
I
Yeah. But
oh,
it's for horsemen.
jeez. Look at he's like, Art, you'll see it at a con and you'll buy it guaranteed. And then he's like, grab me a moose while you're there too.
The moose are
Oh
fantastic.
man. All right, Sideshow Con. We had some last minutes of sideshow stuff that dropped. We're gonna get a quarter scale statue of Ray. Ghostbuster fans out there.
He looks a little Hispanic.
We're gonna get Sultan Arabian Night statue, Fairy Tale Fantasies collection,
I have no idea.
Batman Gotham by Gaslight, premium format. Actually, doesn't look bad.
It doesn't.
But
Only
it's
if I cared
statue,
about
guys,
that Batman. Yeah. Only if you care about that Batman. Now
know.
this.
This is pretty
Yeah.
freaking cool. It's a life-size figure. That would be that'd be cool just to have in your room, just like in the corner or
Yo,
whatever. Like,
it has to talk. It has to have like some kind of little speech button on there.
oh, they only did the one picture thing, but yeah, that's gonna be life-size. That looks great.
Yeah, that does a little fur on this.
Yeah, it'd
Yo,
be
I'm
cool to
going
go
to
with.
comb his eyebrows.
It's gonna go with like anybody has Grogu and stuff like that. Just have him and Grogu hanging out.
Yeah.
Then we got the Death Star Trooper and detention block control console.
Yeah, this looks good.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that one. Now you know that one's gonna be like 500 right there, 500 or 600.
Han Solo and carbonite crystallized relic statue.
Yeah, that's $500-600 statue right there.
R2D2.
Same.
Grogu with prom. Life size. Another Grogu. Sideshow did one. Hot Toys did one. This is the third one.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
Anakin looks good.
Yeah, Anakin does look good. Got to comb the hair a little bit.
Even the combing of the hair.
It's my hair.
Comb your hair. Oh.
That's right. Yeah, got him.
That's why you're addicted to it. You're like, man, I wanna just brush. I wanna know what it's like to brush hair, comb hair.
Well, I used to have hair. Yes.
No, you were born without hair, and you never had hair the whole time.
Is that? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
No, I don't know. I never saw you with hair, so it's like I'm assuming you born a baby, no hair. Then you're at this point. So in the middle,
Yeah.
I just put that in there that you just didn't have hair.
Yeah, it was a little. It was some.
But
That's good. This would be a good little statue to have.
definitely throwing that beam through the eye of a. Like this is stuff. Like why couldn't like the freaking Sentinel HasLab come with a head with
Yeah.
this?
Yo, I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, yo, that would be cool. Like the Sentinel HasLab came with that.
Like battle damage, boom, I beam through its head. Like have a little like flight stand that pegged into the palm of where the tendrils or whatever come out, and it could hold
Yeah.
up like freaking Magneto. I mean, there's
Yeah.
Gwen. They're gonna milk all that Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
All the companies are. Oh, covert Mandalorian female
This is good.
and the male. So you add to your rankings your Mandos.
Yeah.
R5D4.
Yeah.
A bot with the bot. The armor. But the armor already came out.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
But yeah, all those looking pretty solid together. Even though it's funny, it's like then in the background you have little
IG.
Grogu and yeah,
Yeah.
Sand Trooper and a Dewback. Damn,
That's that's a $600 figure right there.
that Dewback looks really good. There ain't gonna be any articulation in it, I don't think.
It may, but the legs may, because I think that leg looks like it does have articulation in it.
Mm, it sort of stops there. It could just be the sculpt,
Yeah, yeah, it could be.
but looks awesome. Then we get an Iron Man.
Hmm, it's not bad. Legs, the ball joints look weird. Like that's a weird leg with the ball joints.
Yeah, that looks weird right there. But it's that look. Oh, get dog bar here, right? Right.
I've been bit. Going down, going down. Don't bit me in
No, you're good. No, you're
my
good.
leg.
But yeah, this one looks good. And then we got Mantis coming.
She looks good. Yeah. Okay.
Drax. And then there's all the Guardians,
Yeah.
and the little dog, too. Groot.
So the reason why I like some of their clothes better on these figures, like even Loki and the Guardians, because like if you have their arms bent, it's not gonna like stretch the fabric. Because I have Spider Man, and if I bend his arms, it's gonna stretch that fabric. So I just have him stand straight posed.
Makes sense. But yeah, you can see they had a little bit of give for their stuff because they know people are going to be posing them up,
Yeah.
getting them into that proper stance. But this Loki looks good.
You'd
Big old
rather have the
throne.
Thunder Layer for 600 than one of these? Like, yo, I'll take this over the Thunder Layer any
Damn.
day.
Premium
This,
format figure. Is this a statue or is it a figure?
I don't know. That does look cool.
Oh, they're just teasing. Like, dude, if that's the Ghost Rider everybody's been wanting.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody must be downstairs getting home. Dog's going crazy. But yeah, so Ghost Rider looks awesome.
That Destro looks dope. Now that one, if I had the money for it, I'd probably get that one.
They're saying premium format figure. So
We'll
like
see.
like I can see like my sideshow Joes, man. When I look at them, I think I would just be like if I had a choice of like you can have a half of a Terradrome for your classified, but you have to get rid of all my sideshow Joes. I don't think I could do that.
Mm,
I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Like some of these figures, like they look really good and they
yeah.
look good on a shelf. But yeah, this
Let's see.
Destro looks dope though. We don't need no.
Now
We
I'm
don't
good
need
on
any
this.
more of these. We don't need no more. Then we got Scarecrow, 1/10 scale statue.
Yeah.
Professor X.
Man, Wolverine, give me that cheese pizza, please.
You think Professor X would be a cheese pizza person?
He's like, nah, he probably like half cheese, half pepperoni. You know, I don't like sharing with Cyclops.
No, he's doing a pepperoni and pineapple pizza.
And as well as half of it, he's like, I don't like sharing with Scott.
Nobody likes sharing with Scott. Even Wolverine.
He probably says, don't even cut the pizza. I got it.
Look at this, man. I got double drinks.
Good Lord. Some drinks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's Chick-fil-A. I should know. Yeah.
Look at that little milkshake action.
I'm not a
Little
Chick-fil-A
milkshake.
fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan of their food. I know people who are crazy about it, but I'm just not.
I'm not crazy about it, but I just am like, why? What? All right. So if you had to get, we're going off of the Professor X. Professor, just
Mhm.
hold that thought right there. So all right. So you have your choice of KFC, Popeyes,
Mhm.
Church's Chicken, or Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
Why?
Because with Popeyes, they give you some like a good spicy chicken, and their chicken's good, and their biscuits are there to choke you, to kill you. Basically, their biscuits are there to kill you.
They are
They're
dry
so
as hell.
good they're going to kill you. So I mean, Popeyes is there to help you and kill you at the same time, make you feel good. Like it would because I like the spicy little tenders that they have. The spicy tenders that they give is ridiculously good. But when you get to that, you be like, yo, let me go ahead and eat this biscuit. You're just like,
Dude, I
You're
I
really trying
can't
to
mess
kill
with
me.
their spicy stuff. Like their spicy tenders, for some reason, give me like stomach pains.
Yeah, we'll
And
give you
it's
that
like,
after.
what's that?
We'll give you some bag.
No, I'm
After.
talking about like stomach pains. Like I'll wake up in
Oh,
the middle of the night with like my stomach hurting because of
oh
it.
no.
But like I
No.
can eat like their non-spicy stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but I've noticed like I don't know if it's like that scared the shit out of me. Just switch. And that's why I wanted to make sure. Look at that.
That looks better than what the movie version did.
Dude, that's like I hate the way this looks, but it's like if you had this on a shelf, that's gonna scare people. Take all that stuff off it. You just have this little weird thing sitting on a shelf, and it looks this realistic.
I the only person I could really see is an MCU fan. Somebody who's really a fan of the MCU. Like, yo, I gotta have everything MCU, and this is it.
She got me a strawberry shake. That's weird.
I
All
like
right,
strawberry shakes.
yeah, this is nightmare fuel right here. I don't care. I mean, it probably looks like how you said it doesn't look like this in the movie.
It does. This actually looks better than the movie version. Like this looks better than what it does in Ant Man Quantumania.
Oh, it probably still has room to disappoint like this.
Yeah, that's fine. I can deal with. I
Why
can
couldn't
deal
they
with
just
that.
why couldn't they just make Modoc look like Modoc, man? Make him all gross looking like he is. It's like why do you have to try to make him like still look young and like normal? Or like we just how would a head look if you cram it? Like no, I never watched that movie either. I heard it was bad.
It it wasn't as
The
bad as
second
Eternals.
Ant Man movie was trash.
What was the second one? Ant Man. It was Ant Man and the Wasp.
Yeah,
Well, that's when they got his wife back, and who was the? Oh, Ghost. That's right. Yeah, it was an okay story. It was better than this.
man.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. Mm-mm.
but Modoc, and then you got them all there with Kang and
Yeah.
everything.
I don't think I've seen that Kane figure.
Doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
Now I'm
honestly,
looking at
all
it.
these don't look bad. Like, and this doesn't look bad. It's creepy as hell. Like,
Right,
I just want
but
to
it
break this. I
looks.
just want to like break it all down and just have the little baby legs, cut out the bottom. I want to somehow find a way to support them through those baby legs and set that in the corner of a room somewhere.
Yeah, because the face looks really realistic. I'll say that.
It's like those weird wallets and stuff you saw on like like little videos on TikTok and Instagram where people
Oh,
were
with the
making those
teeth.
mouth wallets with the teeth and
Yeah,
all that weird stuff.
yeah, that freaks me out. I don't like that. I don't
Ooh,
like that.
cutthroat Ant Man movies sucked. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Oh, Judd doubling up. Time for the freaky pig. But yeah, I mean I mean they're that's it. That's what you get.
Yeah, I'm
And
good.
where's the last slide? The last slide's gone. He took out the foggy geezer. It was there. I know it was, but it's not there now. Um but yeah, so at the end of this stream, at the end of the slide, I like to tell everybody to the foggy geezer wants people to donate images of your collection. Send them to me over Instagram so we can post up pictures of your collection or some figures maybe that you highlight in your collection that you really like. And Dante, this includes you, man. Take some pictures of your stuff. You can send it over at the end of one of our streams. We'll just show it off, and I'm sure everybody's like, my collection this, my collection that, and you
Yeah,
know,
that's me. My collection
it's
this and collection that.
yeah, it's
Ain't
not
really
good
used
enough to be taking photos
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. I don't care.
Look, I just collect them to put them on the shelf and just leave them there for the rest of my life and look at them. So they look at me, I look at them. We're all happy. We're all one happy family.
Yeah, you should take a picture of some of your stuff.
You know,
Like even if it's like you posing some figures on your desk and take that photo at that moment. But anybody that's watching, send me something. Like there you go, you have that. You can take a picture. But yes, hit me up over Instagram if you want to show off some of your favorite collectibles, collection displays, whatever. Over Instagram, send me a couple, send me one, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and then we'll highlight you at the end of the slides on our streams. So I mean, I think it'll be fun. I was supposed to do it, but I got all I was struggling to find a co-host. Even though Archie's like, you can do it yourself, and I was like, I don't want to sit there and be talking to myself. I like to bounce off of somebody. It's the energy's there.
why didn't
But
RG do it? See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
well,
RG,
I did say
RG.
that. I was like, when have you invited me to your stuff? He's like, I invited you once. I was like, what? When? Back in Nam? I was like, dude, you have it. I don't recall that invite because I probably would have took it. But
Oh,
yeah,
RG.
but he's good. He's
Richest
got
man I
like
know.
100 people that watch his show, and he's constantly having a conversation with the chat and stuff. So, but look at that, you almost finished that whole thing. So yeah, so everybody take some pictures. Cutthroat takes some pictures. Skew Raider, all you guys that are my regulars, I want to see what you guys got. I want to see Jordan Adams in the mix. Action Figs, Legends Collector. I know you guys probably have some stuff because I'm sure some of you guys are figure photographers. Send me maybe even some of your favorite shots you've done if you're doing figure photography. But let's try to have fun with it. I want to see
If
what
I
people
show,
have.
I can't
You
because
know,
some of the figures are stolen. I can't show that. Then I'll be committing crime. So that actually says I admit to it, and I can't do that.
what do you mean they're stolen? What?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean it's like come on. It's like not they going there stealing toys. They
Yes,
still
sir.
got the security tag on them.
Exactly. That's from
big old
Target.
big old pin stabbed through the chest of the figure with it hanging off.
So when you go to that Target and that box is empty, you know who took it. When you're shaking it around, wait, why is what's this? There's nothing wrapped around. It's just a piece of cardboard. Look at that box at the bottom. See that tape?
Oh,
Damn it.
Jeff says you don't want to see what I got. All right, and if you're sending me pictures,
Yes,
please make
I do.
sure they're appropriate like pictures. I don't want any dong pics at all.
Wow.
Don't do that.
I
Don't
want
do
to see
that.
these figure. I want to see these figure pictures that Jeff's got now.
I want to see what he has. It's like sort of like the making him thirst, Dante.
I could be like Kramer. These pretzels are
It's
making me
it's it's
thirsty.
it's like Rick and Morty. Show me what you got.
What? Like,
So, but yeah. Oh wait, Jordan's still watching. Jeez. Yeah, I'll send some this week if you want to show them next Tuesday. All right. Hey, that sounds
if you
good.
do, if you pick up anything legends wise, this right here.
I keep seeing it more, and I'm like, damn, it's starting to get better and better every time I see it.
Yo, this figure, I like the Marvel Select one, but this one, like, an articulation beats it.
I'm starting to see
This,
it. I started seeing it, and everybody posting it. I'm like,
yeah,
I just can't. It's the price point, man. I'll wait for the Marvel Legends to go on clearance. Come on,
yeah, you can't do that. But I'm just saying,
Black
if you do
Friday
see it,
deals and all that stuff, where that stuff drops down. If I look at me, I would have been a crazy person if I would have got the Vipers when they went on sale or when they were regular price. No, got them for dirt cheap. The
yeah.
Blue Ninjas, when they were on sale, like you just got to be smart with it. But sometimes if you wait, you might actually miss it. So,
I mean,
but
I did do the weight game. I did get Club Obi-Wan Indie for like $17 at Target.
really,
Yeah.
Well, that's because you have a stash spot that you tuck all your figures and you wait for that moment.
Honestly, no. This one was just sitting on the shelf because I know it's
This
weird.
one, this one, you're like, I do have my stash spot that I
No,
stashed
honestly,
for a month.
because there's nothing to stash. There's nothing. Honestly, there's nothing to stash. And when I see it in the store, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because it's not gonna be here next time I try to get here.
Makes sense. Oh, we got Cutthroat's going to take some photos. Awesome. And then Jordan says, I watch you every week, brother. I just don't jump in the comments. Well, if you don't feel comfortable in the
Do
comments,
it.
hopefully,
Do it.
today you were very, talkative. So yeah, chat it
Do it,
up.
Jordan. You jump in those comments. Do it. Just me as Homer shaking my fist.
But Dante, where can people find you?
Oh Lord, have mercy. I don't know. Do you really want to find me? Maybe.
Oh,
You can find me under Dark Jokers In on Instagram, Dark Jokers In on Twitter. I don't know most people aren't on Twitter anymore. Or you can find me on Facebook under the Infinity Equation Facebook group, or you can find me in the Discord group, an Infinity Equation podcast Discord. Because Jason Lopez keeps that thing on lock. He posts like everything. Like when it goes up, he posts it in the Discord group. So shout out to him.
you
He's
go
been
live when?
Friday, but we will not be live this Friday, unfortunately. Death in the Family, so I will not be live this Friday.
Wow, I feel like such an asshole now. I'm like,
No, it's fine.
and I'm like, hey, dude, I need somebody. You want to do it? But I guess you said
No.
yes. But like,
Yeah, it's
damn.
fine. It's fine.
Well, at least you're getting your fix now, and then
Yeah.
But Disavow will be there, right? He'll be doing it.
No, there's no show. No show on Friday.
He's just it's just gonna be turned off. We're open sign just hanging in the rain, saying we're closed or whatever. But
Doors locked.
But I'll make sure.
Just open for Fridays. They said it on Google. Like,
I tried calling them and it goes straight to a fax line.
That's what I should do. Have a phone number that goes straight to a fax line.
But yeah. So everybody, I'll after the stream, I will update the description and I'll make sure you can find Dark Jokers In everywhere. Go show some love. I want you guys to also, anybody watching replay, anybody currently watching, share it with your friends and family. My channel, tell them to subscribe. Helps channel evolve and grow. But mainly, we're almost to that 4,000 subscribers, and I want to allow you guys to win some stuff. I have a box of stuff. It might be ancient now. I got to like blow off a layer of dust. But Hello Dope Toys is also donating as well. So share it with everybody in the collecting groups. And, I want you guys, as I tell you, every review, every stream, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day. And hello, Joe Cage, last minute catching at the end. Have a great night. And I'll catch you guys next week.